rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine. Got a fine little body and her mind's kinda naughty. They say that once you taste it, you cannot replace it. She could get you high, all the dopamine inside triggers fast once she's naked. Her body's a creation. They say the devil made her for his entertainment, but even he couldn't learn how to contain it. Her high heels make a damn good statement. There is no replacement, a body by Satan. Cause she got a bad little waist, and we tearing down this place. Off the liquor that we chase, got some egos to the face. Baby, I don't need no space, coming closer for a taste. And I'll show you how I make everything just fade away. Cause she's like sex, drugs, cocaine, body so insane. Jealous of the clothing that she wears up on a tight frame. All game, no shame, baby came here to play. I feel like an addict cause she's sex, drugs, cocaine.
Good evening. This is weird for me, so I'm trying to get this to work. There we go. All right, now I can see the chat. James Gordon's on. Daniel Barrett. Hang on a second. I gotta be able to do this so I can see it better. Daniel Barrett Sports Highlights is on. There's story time. What's up, Shane? Now, can somebody tell me how to link this to pin this? Tell me in private. Trying to figure this out. Hey, Josh, what's up? Here we go. I'm just not used to this particular software yet. I'm trying. So what are you drinking tonight?
Hey, buddy.
Hey, there you are. Cool.
Can you hear me?
I hear you. Yeah, 5x5. Cool.
I'm here to help if you need it.
I do.
Okay. So you're live right now.
Huh?
Everyone, you're live right now.
Yeah, I know I'm live.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure out how to pin the.
You want to pin a link?
Yeah, I want to pin the link to this one.
Okay. That you have to log in as Livewire to do on YouTube.
I'm on.
So,
I'm logged in.
Okay. Hey, everybody. I'm going to copy the link. No. Copy stream link. Yes. I'll put it in chat. Oh, I can't. I can do it here.
Hold on a second.
There. Oh, no, that's the YouTube link. God dang it. Add guest. That's the right one. Sorry about that. Copied link. There we go. So there's Streamlabs. Link is now in chat. And then I don't think I can pin it.
Here, Eric. Screw you, James.
The link's in chat, Eric. So you're good there. We just need to pin it.
Okay.
Anyway, congratulations on your first host night.
Yeah. He and I do this on Wednesday, and then he's in San Diego, and things aren't as smooth there as they should be. But
no, it's a little tough. We all need to keep him and Frankie
in our prayers, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
we got good news today, but
yeah,
it was pretty touch and go.
Yeah, I was touch and go last night, but she's in a private room now instead of ICU.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not the one. Look at what? Look at the head on that. Damn, man. So
what are you drinking tonight, Eric? Do you have anything in your glass?
I gotta go get my Glen. I had it, but then I was walking around like a chicken with my head cut off. Hang on, I'll be right back.
No worries. Hey, everybody. I'm just gonna help Eric as much as he needs it, and hope everyone's doing well tonight.
Drinking a little bit of this.
Okay. Oh, nice. Is that a rye pick?
It's not a pick. I wish it was a pick.
Oh. You need to message me. I got you a good deal on a rye pick and a bourbon pick.
Okay.
Just message me. I'll hook you up.
There it is.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, I've been hanging out with somebody that I didn't used to hang out with. Well, I hung out with for a while and we quit hanging out, and now we're hanging out again. And she started drinking bourbon. And I don't know if she's doing that to lure me back in, or. But if she is, I'm not going to say it's working, but it's working.
It's working. Oh.
So what have you been up to, Shane? You not in China?
Not in China. I'm finally home. I'm going to be home for a few weeks. I got some domestic travel to do over the next month, and then in May, I'll be heading back to the Far East again. Got a lot of stuff going on.
Are you guys trying to work out some sort of deal there?
Say that again.
Trying to work out some sort of distillery deal, or
No. This has to do with my real job.
oh, okay.
Yeah. So we're moving and shaking. A lot of stuff going on. I'm
Very cool.
setting up 3 different facilities in Malaysia, Taiwan, and the U.S., and then consolidating some stuff in China. So, oh man, but how you been, buddy?
I'm all right. I'm starting my health's gotten better, so my weight's starting to stabilize and maybe even coming up a little bit. Not bad, but I don't want it to come up too much.
Yeah. Well, that's good.
And you, how are you doing?
I'm doing really well. I'm staying very busy. Yeah, very busy. Probably busier than I'd really like, but it's okay. You know, I've been in manufacturing for over 30 years now, and I'm finally I'm at the swan song stage of my career where things that I envisioned 20, 30 years ago are starting to happen. And so it's kind of like, this is the moment. So I want to leave this industry with a pretty significant mark, and I think I will. And then as I prepare for my retirement phase, which is going to be whiskey full time. So at least that's the plan. We'll see how it all goes.
So what are you retiring from?
So manufacturing, primarily metals manufacturing, but composites, plastics, all those things. I'm very much an automated, like my early career stages was as a manufacturing engineer. And I've moved more into operations now. So now my role is transitioning into, the elder years phase, right? We start talking C-suite and stuff like that. And that's where I'm at.
Cool.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. I think I've pinned it up. Yep, I pinned it up at the top now. Figured out how to do that.
Nice.
So the link is up there that was pinned by Storytime. It says Storytime, but that's the link. It should get you on here. So if you want to come on.
Oh, not that one. You don't want that one. You want the next link I sent.
Oh, there it is. Oh.
Yeah, that one would just take you right to the YouTube channel because I screwed up. That's my bad.
So this one.
Yes. Streamlabs.
And I couldn't remember that it was Streamlabs when he and I went over this on Wednesday. And so I'm killing myself trying to get on
there's
StreamYard.
Yeah. No worries, man. Yeah, I talked to Mike earlier. I was like, "Oh crap, dude! With everything going on," I said, "Did you have anybody, going live for you tonight?" He's like, Eric, and I'm like, "Oh shit, that's awesome!" Because I knew this was you've not really hosted before or anything, so I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be really cool."
I'm the most special guest host.
You are, dude. And he said you were having somebody come on. Is that true?
I thought I was, but she didn't get back to me. Oh,
okay.
She's a TikTok creator. Her name is Colorado Whiskey Girl.
Oh.
And so I was going to get her to come on so I could just sort of, hype up her
right.
thing. And I've been trying to convince her, and not because I have any interest at all. She's nice, but she's too close to my age to be interesting.
Fair enough. Say no more, my friend.
But I wanted to get her on. There are some people on TikTok that actually have some pretty good content.
Yeah, dude. The TikTok whiskey community is quite deep. Like I didn't realize how mature and involved it. Oh, Jennifer Weiler, is that who it is? Because she's just said she's here.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I was afraid people were going to be like, "Oh, you invited somebody on because
Yeah, no. Hey,
I
Jennifer.
don't want anybody to think that that's what's going on. I'm just trying to
Yeah.
promote people.
Jennifer, please click on the link that's pinned. We'd love to have you join us.
Yeah.
And I will gladly jump off, and you two can banter away.
Are we not? Do we not have enough for 10?
Oh no, we do. I just didn't. If you were going to have somebody on, I would wanted you to be able to host them without my dumbass on the screen. Hey man, I'm here for you, brother. Whatever you need.
Yeah, I actually feel a little more comfort with you being on here.
All right. I'll stay here then, brother.
Okay, so let me go.
Oh man.
And okay. Got it. See, it doesn't show that does it show that there's somebody? Oh, I know what's going on here.
No, she's not. I'll bring her in when she jumps on. Don't worry.
Okay.
I got that under control. If
Yeah,
anyone jumps on, I'll bring them in.
I just didn't want anybody to think that. I'm really trying to. There are some people on there. There's her. There's what's his name? God, I just the other day I added him as a friend, and there's some really good content creators out there. She does Fresh Crack Friday, which I think is really cool.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like every Friday she does a bottle crack.
Cheers, Darrell. How you?
Hey, Darrell, how's it going,
buddy?
man? The link is pinned in the chat now. So if you want to come on, feel free to come on. If you don't feel like you want to come on, you don't have to come on either. Oh, there she is. So yeah, I don't know I didn't know if I know some people knew, but yeah, Frankie had a pretty scary night last night.
Yeah, and talked to Mike today too. He's starting to feel a little under the weather as well. So man, just that whole family. Let's keep them close to your heart.
And they missed the wedding yesterday, which is kind of a
They had to watch it through FaceTime or some shit. So
that's too bad, man.
Yeah, and that was a big deal. So cheers, David Bays. Nice to see you, buddy. Got to hang out with him a little earlier on Anthony's stream.
Yeah.
Hey,
Dave. Josh is on. Who else is Whiskey Saint? So far.
All right, we got somebody on. Let's see. Oh, there she is.
Cool.
Are you ready to come on? Shake your head. All right. No, she just flipped you off, Eric. Oh my gosh.
I'm sorry.
Hey, how are you?
Oh, it's good to see you all. I've never done a YouTube live. This is my first time. So yeah.
Well, welcome.
Welcome.
You were one of the first people that I started following, and I like your Fresh Crack Fridays were always real cool. So
that's awesome.
So where in Colorado are you?
I'm right like southwest Denver in Littleton.
Oh, okay.
Littleton. Nice.
Yeah.
And how long you been into whiskey?
I started drinking with actually some Stranahan's probably 7 or 8 years ago. And then, once I got on whiskey TikTok or bourbon TikTok, I was like, oh, there's so much out there. And I've just learned so much from the community there. So it's been great.
Yeah. I liked your stuff. And like I said, I did when you were out gallivanting in Mexico, I did a Fresh Crack Friday on mine.
Oh, I love that. Thanks,
and I told everybody, this is the only weekend I'm going to do this. Colorado Whiskey Girl's out of town, so I'll do her Fresh Crack Friday. And it's all on her again.
I love it.
So what are you drinking tonight?
Well, I actually just had one pour. I had a little Town Branch, which is actually pretty good. But I don't know. I've got a lot of selection back here, so.
Nice.
That's good. Yeah, that's a good selection. I mean, there are some people on here who have spent a life savings on whiskey, but
I know I've spent way too much on whiskey for sure. What are you guys drinking?
I've got right now I'm doing the Jack Daniel's Single Barrel Special Reserve.
Oh, nice.
I just killed this. This was batch 10 Kentucky Ale Bourbon, one of my favorites, and it's got my last 2 ounces out of it. So.
Oh, very nice. Tell me your name again.
I'm Shane.
Shane
Okay,
Long,
hi.
also known as Story Time,
Okay.
and he I wore your windbreaker yesterday, Shane.
Did you? You know what? You're the only one who's got one. I really wanted that thing for myself.
Oh, fun.
Well, when you sent it to me, and it's a triple large. When you sent it to me, it was still too damn small for me, and now I swim in it.
Yeah, I was gonna say now you can go camping in the damn thing.
Yeah, now I can swim in it. Yeah. Now that I'm 130 pounds less.
Well,
than I was
I'm down 26 pounds as of today since November.
Ooh, nice job, y'all. Nice job.
Yep.
Yeah, I got sick, so it's not the best way to have lost weight, but
Oh.
Yeah,
no.
yeah. Mine's a little more healthier approach than being sick.
yeah, I got shingles, and I got shingles everywhere. I got them in my mouth and in my throat,
Oh,
and I couldn't eat.
Dang.
That's really
Dang.
terrible.
It
So
was
I don't know if you saw this, Eric, but I picked up an E.H. Taylor just randomly at this liquor store for retail, just 2 days ago. It was so great.
Which one?
Nice.
Just a small batch. Well, I had a choice of the single barrel, which I had the single barrel and I didn't love that as much. I think it
Some of
really
those are
depends
so
on your
good,
barrel.
Yeah, some of those single barrels are good.
Some
and
of
I
the
just
single barrels are
Are
fire.
not great. I was like, at least the small batch is a little bit more consistent. So
And,
Oh, there you go. That was a good play.
Yeah.
You know, my only problem with the small batches, I just wish they'd started out a little higher in proof.
Yeah, because what is it? Yeah, it's a 90, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The small batch, no, they're 100. They're all
Are they
bottled
100?
and bond.
Oh,
Yeah,
are
they're all
they?
bottled and
That's right.
bond.
They are bottled and bond.
Oh yeah, they're bottled and bond. Yeah, I can see
Oh,
it.
it's the Eagle Rare I'm thinking of. I really wish Eagle Rare was a little higher.
Yeah, it was so good. I polished off a whole bottle of Eagle Rare in Mexico by myself. I found it for $40. I was like, after
Wow.
a week, it's what I drank.
Nice.
Yeah, there was at one of the Walmarts here in town. There were 5 Eagle Rares and 4 straight from the barrels. And I went back 3 hours later to get one of each, and they were all gone.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Eric, where are you now?
Las Cruces, New Mexico.
And Shane, where are you?
I'm in Clover, South Carolina.
Wow. So awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, there's
God's country.
I like it.
or so
I
they
like it.
so he says.
Of course.
All right. What if you had to choose a whiskey to drink the rest of your life, what would it be?
I'm drinking it right now.
Which is the
Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
really?
Yep, if I can.
Sometimes I've had great Jack Daniel's single barrel, and I have one here. It's like a single barrel proof, and I hate it. I hate it. Yeah. But I've had another single barrel. It was phenomenal. This one, I could.
Is it too hot?
I don't know. It drinks a little hot, which is fine because Stag's my favorite. It's 128, but it just doesn't have good flavor to me.
Oh, see, mine's up. Like right now, I'm drinking it, and oh my god, just all these baking spices and like a creme brulee, and then
Now I
I've
feel
also
like
got
we should taste this again.
all the rye spice behind it.
Yeah.
Those
every time I try it, I don't love it.
those actually do really well after they sit for a while too.
Really?
Yeah,
'Cause
they open up.
I'll have to see. I'll pour a little bit of it because I mean it smells good. It actually smells better than it used to.
Yeah. Hey, Derek. Cheers, brother. Haven't seen that guy in a hot minute.
We got anybody else in the background? Because
Nope.
I can't see. Like,
No,
normally,
I got it, buddy. I promise you, I will take care of you.
okay, I appreciate you.
You just be the.
This smells good.
I see. I'm telling you, you got to let those things open up.
Wow.
And the reason you do is they're really like 6 to 8 years, most of them.
Okay.
And the younger ones, you just want to let them breathe a little bit because they just come at you hot.
They come at you real hot.
Yeah.
Which I don't mind, but like I said, Stag's one of my favorites of all times. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this one is tasting. Okay, it's better than it was.
There you
There we go.
It's better than it was. It's still a little heavy on the oak, at least the single barrel is. But no, I have to say it's better than it was for sure.
Nice.
Have either one of you ever had the Penelope American Light Whiskey, the 50
Oh, yeah.
year?
Oh
I
yeah.
got just the other day.
That if I could find that bottle again, I would 100%. That would probably be my go-to forever.
You like the sweet whiskey, huh?
Well, I like it. Just kind of depends, but there's something about that one. It just goes down so smooth, and you're just like, oh, I don't like to get drunk, but the last time I had that, I was like, oh, that's good. Whoop, that's good. Whoop,
Yeah.
that's good. Whoop.
Yeah, the light American whiskeys, Obtainium. I've had a couple of times where when I drink Obtainium, it's like a time travel experience. I end up 24 hours in the future.
That's right.
And it's also brainwashed because I don't remember how I got there.
Oh, how funny. Yeah, it's crazy.
So how long were you in Mexico?
I just went there for a week. So yeah,
Where
it was
at?
a week. I was in Playa del Carmen.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Was it
nice.
nice?
It was gorgeous. Like I
Yeah.
rented this little tiny hotel, and I didn't want to do all inclusive because I don't want to drink their bad whiskey or their bad alcohol and bad food.
Rum,
So
the shitty rum, because that's what they're going to have. A ton of shitty rum.
terrible, yes, terrible alcohol. I was like, oh, I'm not doing that. So yeah, it was fantastic. I bought that Eagle Rare and drank that for the week and did some scuba diving. It was, I'd never been out of the country by myself. I'd traveled by myself before, but out of the country was different. I'm telling you, there's something about traveling solo that was,
Yeah.
it was sort of on point for sure. Just my
Derek
own rhythm.
Patton is on.
What's that?
Our friend Derek Patton from
Yeah.
Illinois is on.
It's freedom, isn't it? When you travel by yourself, it's just freedom.
Yes.
Absolute
You get
freedom.
to just move to your own rhythm. Like I ended up eating at this like taco stand like 4 days. It was like $5 for 2 little street tacos. It was perfect. And it was delicious. It was great.
So what got you into bourbon? What brought you into the TikTok universe, and why did you become a streamer?
Well, I think, I grew up like making bourbon and 7 for my parents, every night after work. Like, we're Gen X, like they didn't care. I literally made them a drink every night. And so we'd sip a little bourbon and 7, my sister and I. And I always liked wine, but then I think there was just something about the bourbon that I have a really good, I feel like I have a decent palate, but I love the art of it. I think it's just so beautiful. Like people are like, let's take a shot. And I'm like, I'm not interested in that.
Yeah.
I'm interested in the art, in the like scent of it. And so I started drinking Stranahan's, which is just Colorado whiskey is a very unique taste.
That was my first single malt American single malt. It was cask strength.
Yep.
Yeah, they do it better than most. That's for sure.
They do, because as much as I love the people at Laws, they're great. I really don't like their whiskey. It's very earthy, and I don't love it.
Yeah, I really like the Stranahan's. That was my first dive into that, and so now I'm trying to sample all of the single malts.
Well, the other one, is it Westward?
Westward.
I think Westward's got a really, really nice single malt as well.
I've never had their stuff, but I've definitely wanted to try it. But I don't want to like commit to a $70 bottle if I don't if I don't know if I like it or not.
I get it. That's why you got to find a good bar. See where you're at. You're in Littleton. You could go up to the Stanley. Stanley's got a lot of good stuff up there.
Oh, they've got great stuff in the vault. In fact, I have a barrel. This is from the Stanley Hotel.
Mm-hmm.
It is it's fantastic. They've got some good Russell's Reserves up there, but this is specifically just for the Stanley. So good.
That's a barrel specific for Stanley?
Yeah, it was a private release. It's finished in Malmsey Madeira barrels, so it's about 126 proof, but it's a good one.
Nice.
Man, I like barrel. I like the Seagrass is my favorite.
Which one is your favorite?
The Seagrass Rye.
Oh, I do like that one. That was a good one. I love the Armida. Some people didn't like it.
You love the Armida? I
do.
love to hear that. It's such a wild whiskey, and for someone to say they love it, you've got a really crazy palate, and I like that. Well,
because I like the difference of it, because you can taste all of the different, like you can taste it's pear, isn't it?
No, it's Curacao, and it's a gin.
Well, what is it?
Yeah, I think it's like a brandy and a gin and all kinds of crazy stuff.
Brandy, rum, and Sicilian Amaro.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Barrel also has this ice wine finished that's really good.
That's really sweet.
Yeah,
It's a sweet one. But I was married to a Canadian for a long time. And so they have big ice wines up there. So I like that one.
I always say the first time I ever drank seagrass, I said this is the rye that Willy Wonka would have made to toast Charlie winning the chocolate factory with Grandpa
I could
Joe.
see that.
Because it's like so candy and then spicy and
yeah. It is absolutely. I actually probably do like those sweeter whiskeys. I like a sweet cigar too.
There you go. Do you drink, or do you smoke like the acids? What do they call the acid?
The acids, the blondie acids is probably my favorite. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the name of that guy? He also did My Uzi Weighs a Ton and all those other ones, didn't he? And then but I'm not really into the acids, but I like the regular cigars he makes.
Yeah,
you're into just regular
I
acid,
don't know
Eric.
anything about cigars at all.
I would never confirm nor deny that I'm into regular acid.
Take the acid, keep the cigar. How about that?
There you go.
I just like my cigars to taste like tobacco.
There you
To
go.
taste like what?
Tobacco.
Tobacco. Oh, okay.
So if you like Armida, I'm going to go pull one down. I want you to. You can still find this, by the way, because it is so obscure, but it is really, really good. I'm going to grab it.
Okay, and I'm going to go grab a notepad so I can take a note. I'll be right back.
Deal. Anybody else want to come on? Come on. Acid blondes are an okay smoke. They're not a great smoke. The Cohibas Bandito is a great smoke. I like Drew Estate. That's right. Drew Estate.
Acid blondies. William Hall. Absolutely. So great.
Yeah. James Morgan, at least I get Drew Estate, and I like Drew Estate. He's also the guy that made my Uzi Weighs a Ton.
What is it, Drew?
That's 4-gate. Down a little lower. You can see it. There you go.
Down.
But look, that particular one.
Okay, go down a little more because there's something about this covering.
Outer Loop Orbit.
Oh, yep. 4 Estate. What's it called? 4 Estate what?
4-gate.
4-gate.
4-gate Whiskey Company. It's out of where's that? Is that Indiana?
Out of Kentucky. Yeah.
Okay.
Kentucky. But this is batch number 2. All right. So this is like 2021. And you can see it's not one that gets tapped often, but it's very similar to Armida in the fact that the palate is so wild. It's good. It's not like bad at all. But here's what it is. It's Kentucky straight bourbon that was finished in orange curacao and gin casks.
Ooh, that would be good.
Yeah, you get some. It's a ride. I'm just telling you, it's a ride. And if you like those really complex, that thing is your jam. And if you liked Armida, I promise you're going to like that thing.
I like all the layers of some of those finished bourbons.
Yes.
It's really great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, Eric, I said, remember, I'm new in the cigar world too, William.
Yeah, I like a whiskey where every other sip, as it progresses, you get all kinds of different flavors.
Yep.
Well, this is that.
Oh, I love that. I'm writing that one down. I wonder if they'll have it here in Colorado.
You may not find it in Colorado, but you could definitely find it online because there are a lot of them still out there because people got really scared because it was gin and orange curacao.
I don't love gin, but barrel aged gin is okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we actually have a local distillery that does a barrel aged gin. And it's aged for, I think they do it for 30 months.
Right.
Yeah, if the gin is gold, I'll drink it.
Yeah, it's gold.
The clear stuff. Have either one of you ever had Boone's, like old school Strawberry Hill Boone's?
Boone's Farm.
Great, but it's called Boone's Homegrown Bourbon.
No,
but I'm interested.
Oh my gosh. So I like sweet, but I really, 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 really love like that bready flavor in bourbon, like that yeasty bready flavor. Some of Old Elk has that, but somebody sent it to me on TikTok. They sent me a little handshake, and I was like, "Holy crap!" Can I cuss on here? I was like, "Holy shit! I want
Oh yeah,
this."
trust me, we go ham on this channel.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
But so I haven't been able to find it here in Colorado, but it's 117 proof, and it's this like beautiful, like rich, bready bourbon that's not too sweet. It's fantastic, and now of course I can't find it.
Of course.
I know
That's always
that's
the
the
way it
problem
goes.
with handshakes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Adriana said definitely can cuss here.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, Adriana.
Now we have Adriana's also she's in the mountains like you, but she's in the mountains of Utah.
Oh, very nice, very nice. I love it. Well, she should come on here. Come on. I always love another woman.
May or may not.
Adriana, we always got to have some other women in the.
That's right.
Well, that's the thing is a lot of the times when we're on here, Adriana's the only her and just a couple others. So maybe she'll come on now.
Oh, I love it. All the
rye. And Adriana does not like all the rye.
Yeah, she does not like rye.
Oh, she doesn't like it.
No.
She does not
And
like
so what's funny is so many people try to get her to like rye. They will send her like, oh, this rye is different. You got to try them. And it doesn't matter. Like she hates them all.
Yeah.
That poor girl.
One of them.
She's missing out on so many good whiskeys, but that's okay.
Well, I feel like there's so many different ryes that you've got the bubblegum flavor, like that.
Yeah,
rye.
she picks it up.
You've got the spicy rye that's different,
and
you've got
I'm a Canadian rye guy.
Yep.
I like Alberta Premium.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Strength Alberta Premium is delicious, and sometimes you'll get that, and it tastes like a chocolate mint bomb.
Okay. Yeah, I think people are thrown off by the minty sort of like bubblegum flavors and rye.
Yeah.
And as much as I like rye, they tend to give me a tiny bit of a headache.
Huh.
More so than other ones, yeah.
Well, maybe that's because they're real sweet and you drink more than you do the other stuff.
Maybe.
I mean, and there's every once in a while you'll get a rye that has a real rye bread pumpernickel or even dill pickle.
Hey,
flavor.
Eric. OMJ's trying to help you out a little bit.
Adriana. That's right. I'm sorry. It's Adriana.
It's really a rye.
I do it wrong all the time. I have another friend who's an Adriana. So I'm sorry, Adriana.
She will come on and stab you. I'll just let you know that.
She won't cut you. She'll slice you.
That's right.
Great
I love
raisins
it.
in her hair.
OMJ, how you doing, buddy?
Hey, what's up, OMJ?
Old man Joe. I like it.
Man Joe.
We have either one of you ever had the Leopold Brothers 3-chamber rye?
Unfortunately.
Yes. Oh, you didn't like it?
No.
I liked it a lot.
It for me
it's strong.
It gets wild. It is just too much. Like I think if I had the right meal beforehand, I would be okay with it. But my palate would have to be adjusted to like a more of a spicy food. I think it would do better with a spicy food.
It's
I'm much
really
more
oily.
of a.
It's got a real oily mouthfeel.
Yeah, and you want the spice for sure.
Oh, interesting.
I'm more of a what's the savory? I'm more of a savory guy when it comes to like my food palate.
Yeah.
So
me too. Like I don't like sweets. That's why it's interesting. I like sweet bourbon because I don't like
spicy
food.
Being down here in southern New Mexico, I like hot food.
Oh, I like it. Well, Shane, you'd probably really like the Boone's homegrown bourbon if you ever find it.
You're muted, Shane.
Yeah, I'm yelling at a guy that just came into my bar. He brought a fucking LaCroix. Fucking what the fuck? You come in my bar and bring that gay shit?
No,
what's a LaCroix?
Ghost Rider.
That's right. The only thing worse would be a White Claw, you damn cocksucker.
Oh, okay.
Just say no to White Claw.
I didn't even know what a LaCroix is. That makes me happy that I didn't know what they are.
You did know.
I know what a White Claw is, but I had no idea what a LaCroix was.
It's just seltzer water.
Yeah, it's bubble water.
Yeah.
Speaking of water, I need to get some water. You guys want to see my doggy?
Aw.
Oh, Molly, do you want to be on the live? She's going outside.
She's like, I'm out. I'm over
I'm out
this.
of
She's like, I don't care. I definitely need some water.
I think you're the first person that's ever walked away from the chat but brought us with you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, most of the time we just walk away and we come back.
No, you're coming with me.
Okay, that's cool.
I definitely need water. It's kind of weird I'm sideways. There's Molly over there.
Adriana says, oh my God, cute pup.
I know, she's a cutie. She's the cutest. Molly, do you want to be on the live?
Hi, Molly. Molly.
She's definitely got she's got a mean mug.
What kind of dog is she?
She's like a boxer pit.
Oh, pit bull. That's my favorite breed in the whole world.
She's the best companion I've ever had.
I love
honestly.
meathead dogs.
She's so great. She is so great. But she's kind of an asshole to other dogs.
Well, they can be sometimes.
Yeah. Well, she was a rescue. I didn't get her until like a few years ago, but yeah. She's good. Yeah. So she's Adriana. She's a pity boxer pit.
Adriana.
Adriana. Oh, sorry, Adriana.
I put that into your head. It's Adriana, and I apologize for putting that in your head. And Adriana, please don't cut me. I'm really sorry I mispronounced your name.
I love it.
So you also smoke cigars, huh?
I do. Well, I just started. I hate cigarettes. I hate like most smoke, but I think there's something about the flavor of bourbon that allows and especially cigars, you don't have to inhale. I don't like to inhale anything.
Right.
So that was attractive to me.
Well, and the other thing that's really kind of cool about, I mean, a lot of people don't know, but cigar tobacco is fermented. They put it in.
Oh,
They put it into blocks. They press it down. It creates a heat, and it ferments the sugars, which is why the tobacco that you get in a cigar is different than the floor shavings that you get in a cigarette.
Oh, interesting. Because I think cigarettes are like straight up disgusting.
They're nasty.
Yeah, I hate but I do like the smell of pipe smoke, like just straight up pipe smoke. I like that.
I like pipes too, but I just don't like monkeying with them all the time. When you smoke a pipe, you have to constantly be mixing it up and smoke and lighting it. If you light a cigar, you light it and it can last all night. You don't have to do anything with it again.
Yeah. I bought 2 cigars in Mexico. It was a vanilla and a cherry one, and I hated both of them. I was like so disappointed.
Yeah, if you go to, like, a lot of people go to Mexico, because I don't live very far from Mexico. I live about 36 miles from Juarez, Mexico. And there are all kinds of counterfeit Cuban cigars.
Yeah, I've had a Cuban cigar like when I was in Las Vegas. Some guy was like, "Can I pay you to take a picture like smoking this cigar?" I was like, "No, because that's creepy, but I'll totally take it. I'll totally take a little hit." It was pretty funny.
So you asked a question of what's the one thing you would drink? Like if you only had one, what would it be?
Yeah.
You asked him, he answered. I didn't answer, but I'm curious what your answer is.
Oh, my answer?
Mm-hmm.
If I had to pick one forever, I think it would probably be like an Old Forester 1910.
Just a regular shelf 1910.
Like, well, yeah, not the 1897, but although that would be fine. But there's something like the mouthfeel and the thickness of a 1910.
You like the double oak. That's what you like.
Yeah, and it's double oak.
Yeah.
You like that double oak.
I do like Woodford double oak. I love, but I love the 1910, that molasses. Like, but then I'm like, so it's hard to decide. You know, I would want to pick a top 5.
I just got this. This is an Old Forester store pick. It's the Kelly Liquors here in New Mexico, and it's
nice.
It's the barrel. It's the 100 proof barrel, single barrel. Okay.
I've got a couple of Old Forester store picks that I haven't opened yet, but I usually like everything from Old Forester. Pretty good.
There's a little honey hole liquor store and a bar here in Las Cruces, and the guy who owns it had a special deal with what was Zycam's first name? Shane.
Yeah, sorry, what'd you say? Sorry, I got
Zycam, the who used to work for Old Forest.
Yeah, Jackie Zycam.
Jackie, yeah. The guy who owns the local liquor store and bar here, he had a special relationship with her, and so now he gets store picks every year.
Oh, awesome! Where isn't Jackie now? Where is she now?
Hidden Barrel or Hidden Barn.
Barrel. I've never had any of that.
Hidden Barn. Sorry, I said it wrong.
Yeah.
And
it should be Hidden Barrel. They should hide those barrels.
Should hide it. They should hide every single one of them. And this guy also
never be found.
He carries the Hidden Barn, and he actually he gave me 20% off on my first one, and I came back to him and I said, "You should have given me half off. You horrible human being."
Josh says the Woodford double oak was brownie batter. Interesting.
Yeah, the double is really good.
Oh, the double. Is that what he was saying? Oh, I saw that at Costco today, but it's like $130.
They double oak it and then they oak it again. So it's actually triple oak, but it's double oak.
Wow. I bet it would be great. So Josh, I'm going to try that one. But I mean, like dropping $130 on a bottle, like,
Oh, I'll do it depending on the bottle.
That's true. Okay, Shane, what's yours? I know. Maybe you should do top 3 because it's hard.
No, I can do top one. I know exactly which one it's going to be.
Tell us.
If I could only have one bourbon the rest of my life, it would be an old Wild Turkey Cheesy Gold Foil.
Oh wow!
What cheesy gold foil?
Yeah,
it's one of the old ones from
the 80s.
Really?
86 to something. Yeah, they the thing about them is I love high proofs. Like the next one would be like King of Kentucky, like some of those big monsters. Those
like
are all amazing.
Purple tops, all those.
Yeah. But the thing about those, they're all in a really high, like aggressive boom. Like you've got to, like I could drink it 90% of the time, but there's 10% of the time I probably wouldn't. But I will tell you, Cheesy Gold Foil, I could drink every day, all day.
And you're saying cheesy like cheddar cheese, right?
Well, cheesy is in like corny.
Yeah, it was really corny. Yeah, everybody call it cheese. They all call it the Cheesy Gold Foil because it was kind of corny.
I've never seen Cheesy Gold Foil. That's awesome.
The other one I really like, and this is one. So if we're talking about bourbons that you can't ever get again, once upon a time Shane sent me. I bought it. He didn't like send it out of the goodness of his heart, but I bought it from him, and it was a Russell's Reserve store pick, Russell Reserve's 10 store pick. It was the single barrel, and it was called what was it called? It was from liquor. It was from the Liquor by the Lake.
Liquor at the Lake, yeah. Yeah, that was a damn good Russell's pick.
It was the best.
Some of those special ones you can't ever get again. It's like, oh, you hate it, but you love it.
Yeah.
I think I bought 2 of those.
I bought like 20 some of them, and they all, like, I only kept like 2 or 3, and the rest went to other people. So
wow.
It was the most stellar bottle I've ever had in my life.
It's really damn
Gold
good.
Foil 1800. Holy crap, Josh! Really?
Yeah. Here, I will show you.
Wow. That's above my pay grade.
Oh, it's definitely above my pay grade. Window. No. There we go. Here we go. Wild Turkey.
Adriana. Oh, Richie says. Oh, sorry.
There you go. Can you see it now? Oh, no. Wait.
No.
Damn it. I thought I put it on here. Hang on. Share. Screen. Yeah, window. Chrome tab. Oh, this one. You can't see that?
I can't see anything. Like, where is it?
Oh my gosh, it's not. For whatever reason, it's not showing it.
Ooh,
oh well.
Adriana's got some Knob Creek pick. Adriana, do you ever do Big Bourbon Club? Did any of you guys ever do the Big Bourbon Club?
No, I haven't.
I should send y'all some links to it. Like they have some fantastic picks. Like they
What'd you
picked
think of
Knob Creek one. It's so freaking good. It was so good.
Yeah, during the pandemic, that was the first Knob Creek, because that's when I really started drinking bourbon. Was during
Oh, in
pandemic.
the pandemic, really?
Yeah, because the law firm I worked for laid all of us off because nobody was coming in, and he couldn't
Right.
afford to be paying us. So he laid us all off, and I was making $1,000 a week.
Oh gosh.
And I
Ouch.
was like, okay, I'll start buying some bourbon. And they had at a Walgreens here. They had the 14-year, 11-month Knob Creek 9 single barrel select. It was a store pick.
Okay.
And I took one home, drank it, went back and bought. There were 6 of them when I bought the one. Went back, bought 4, thinking that I was keeping good karma. I wish I bought them all.
Yeah.
They were amazing.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, they were really, really good.
I really like Knob Creek. The Knob Creek 12 is a fantastic pour. It's one of my top 10 for sure.
Yeah.
I have a Knob 18 that I have not opened yet up there, that I got for a great price, but I haven't had the occasion to open it.
Oh, I bought the first day that Knob 18 was out at the Kelly Liquors here. I bought one, and then Adriana wanted one, so I came back and bought another to send to her.
What do you think of it, y'all?
Oh my God, it's so good.
Which one?
Really?
The 18, Knob Creek 18.
Oh yeah, I like the Knob Creek 18. Hey, we got another guest. I'm going to bring him on right now. This guy is a legend of all legends.
Woo!
So much so that the Pope himself has donned him a saint, and he is the whiskey saint.
The whiskey saint.
Come on, Darrell.
Darrell.
You got to introduce me like that. I know. Oh God.
What's up, Darrell?
Hello. What's going on, everybody?
Welcome to the shit show that is Live Wire Whiskey with Erik Thompson.
It's always a shit show.
Well, it's a double shit show tonight.
Because I just stopped for a bit.
This streaming studio, I'm completely confused by it.
Yeah, I don't mess with Talk Studio. Like all the other ones outside of Streamlabs, like are cheaper. Streamlabs sucks in price, but it's just very intuitive.
No, StreamYard. We're on
Streamlabs, another one that's
we're on Lab right now.
Actually,
Streamlabs is done StreamYard's
nice.
easy for me.
You've just got to get used to it. But once you do, dude, and especially if you have regular Streamlabs, not just Talk Studio, if you have regular Streamlabs and you kind of have the two connected, you can do a lot of really cool stuff. But I digress.
So what do you got in your glass tonight, Darrell?
I poured a sample of Renee Pete's Jack Single Barrel Rye.
Oh,
what? Oh, you're all Jack Daniels.
You got the beans.
Yeah, the Beans Legacy.
Yeah.
What you see behind Darrell is just about 3% of what he owns.
Darrell, you're on fire. Darrell, are you on TikTok
that rye
too?
that's down there.
No, I don't have TikTok. I do some YouTube stuff with 2 buddies.
Okay.
He's with Hello Again Whiskey Friends. And who else is with you guys?
Jeffrey and Kelsey.
Yeah, Jeff Black and Kelsey. Yeah.
That's what you're drinking.
I love the Jack Daniels bottles. They're so great. Nice.
Oh,
the Top Dog Bourbon Company Family Reserve Rye.
Nice.
It came in something similar to that.
Shane, is there any of the fifth quarter tailgate left?
Yes.
Okay. I need to get that from you.
Yeah, that's why I said I'm going to talk to you. I'll hook you up with both of these for good.
Okay.
Because this is, dude, I'm telling you right now, and Renee Peets she's the one that was on this pick with me, and she is the Jack Rye fanatic. I'm telling you, this one is exceptional. It's really, really good.
Wow.
That's why I put her. They love their dog. Like Beans was their dog, right? So I had to make a commemorative series for him because it was Top Dog and Renee, and then at the same time I did the Pigsley pick.
Yeah, there was a guy that had his son. It was called Fifth Quarter Tailgate. He was really into sports, and he passed away last year. And he's somebody who's very near and dear to all our hearts. And so now we have a Jack Daniels that we got for him, and then there was also what was the other one?
Sherry G.
Sherry, Sherry. When she passed away, we got one for her too, and it was really good.
Have any of you all had any of those benchmark single barrels or bottled and bond?
I've had the bottle and bond.
So I got some of these single barrels. They're really good. They're really good, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't had that. I just had the full proof version.
Don't they call that like the poor man's stag?
Poor man's Blanton, I think is what they call them.
Oh, the poor man.
Or something like that. But some of them, this one is super caramely butterscotch. I'm going to pour a little. It's great.
Butterscotch.
Butterscotch. Yeah, it's great.
Jason Flory, he's mashing drum. He always says butterscotch.
Butter.
But I think American Light, that Penelope American Light whiskey tastes like butterscotch too.
I got to do we got to taste the Penelope Havana the other day. Boy, that's
what did you guys think
sweet.
of it? I've heard mixed reviews.
It's sweet. Holy God, is it sweet?
Like cocktail sweet or just like sweet, like on your palate sweet?
It's real sweet. It's real sweet for a whiskey. I wouldn't call it cocktail sweet, but it's pretty damn sweet.
Like a finished, like a honey finished or something like that?
Yeah, it's pretty sweet.
See, I like sweeter, but I don't like that kind of sweet.
And I got to try the Penelope 17.
What was that one like?
It's delicious.
It's really good. I had that weeks ago.
I wanted to
Bye,
the other one.
Adriana.
What is it? They have
I
a
hope you come on next
13 and
time.
12 or 13 and a. I don't. Yeah, but I guess Penelope's doing kind of a lateral by age.
A lateral what?
Or vertical by age. They're doing the same thing, but it's by age.
Okay.
With the light whiskey you're talking about?
Yeah, with the light whiskey.
Yeah, because they did that with the bourbon, right? Whatever they call it.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Every year I told them. Now they're at 9 years. It's supposed to be 10-year single barrels next year. But that 17 was considerably better than the 13 that I have from Penelope.
Oh, okay.
Have a good night, Adriana.
Bye, Adriana. I've only had the 15 American Light. It was so good.
Yeah, when they get up there in age, that definitely helps.
They just get sweeter and sweeter. So,
18. That's the new.
Darrell, we were talking about if you had to pick one whiskey for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ardbeg every peak.
Only when I got back.
No, definitely not anything peaty.
You gotta have this. Okay.
Like it would probably be like Heaven Hill. Give me like the old school Elijah Craig's, the power bottles. Like I take that over most of.
That's probably a good choice. Just like straight up, like run of the mill bourbons.
Yeah, like the first, like the older batches were just crazy.
C920 is still one of the tops, man.
919
20 and prior.
Yeah.
919. God, that's such a good bottle.
Yeah.
Then give me Booker's Rye for the rye.
Oh, dude. They're supposed to be bringing that back. They're supposed to be coming out with another batch of it, they said.
They'll do that. I know it's not going to be anywhere close, I think.
Hey, look, you say that, but it might be better.
When have they did like something like that and it's been equal up at like Chateau de l'Abad?
Yeah, well, okay, I'll give you that. But that's a finish. The finish is hard to replicate.
So the older barrels from back in like
I don't disagree. I'm just saying it might be better. It might be better.
It could be. There's a possibility. Like that would be impressive. Almost 14-year-old rye.
Hey, I'm just trying to be positive and put that positive energy out there so that they come back.
They got the stock. I don't know why they do.
There's
They don't
no
do
doubt.
anything with ryes, so they might as well.
No doubt they've got. Hey, even those Casey rye single barrels, some of those are freaking fantastic. Yeah. So I know they've got good rye. Just ask Adriana.
Is it the Heaven Hill that they just released that aged pure wheat whiskey?
Yeah.
And
They have a
Oh,
grain to glass weeded and another one, right?
it's supposed to be a real. I've heard it's really
no,
good.
the Heaven Hill,
I like pure wheat whiskeys.
the Heaven Hill 19 you're talking about.
Yeah, the Heaven Hill 19.
Yeah, it's a lower proof. Jay, when he got it like a couple months ago, he said it was pretty good. Like, it's just the price point they're gonna want for it, right? It's like 300 MSRP, I think.
Yeah.
Which is tough. I'll take the Heaven Hill 17. I have the 18, 17 and 18. 17 crushes the 18. 18 for me was the biggest. It was my biggest disappointment whiskey of what was the year? Was that 2024? Yeah,
which one?
Heaven Hill 18.
Yeah, I've got it. I like it, but it doesn't live up to its
predecessor.
But it is really good. But
So
it's just not the same.
The other day on one of the other whiskey tubers, they actually interviewed what's his name from Wild Turkey about the new Wild Turkey 8 that's actually coming out in the United States, and that's only to be $45.
Wow, that's
Their
awesome.
plan is to
That's
keep
great.
it at $45.
That's because they're raping us on every other bottle.
Well, that's true. Sometimes I look at this shelf and I'm thinking, what the fuck am I doing? Like, spending this money? Like, I think I could have put that in my retirement account or some shit.
Yeah, but you might not live long enough to retire. That's what I always say.
I do
I'd be
that,
married
and
for
then
tomorrow
like
we
the
die.
logical part of my brain's like, bitch, you need to like do something different.
Yeah, you never know, man. Like, I enjoy it. I don't have anything that is sealed. So the only thing that is sealed in my place is duplicates. Anything outside of a duplicate,
nice.
every single bottle
Is
is open unless it's a duplicate.
Same.
Regardless
See,
of
I
how
love
much
that. We're enthusiasts.
price
We're not
was,
collectors.
or
Some of those
secondary.
collectors, they have all that shit and it's not open. I'm like,
It's not a library.
Yeah. If you want to collect something, collect stamps.
yep. I do have like the Stranahans, like some of the original Diamond Peak Stranahans up here that they don't make it anymore, and I loved it, so I don't know. I just haven't opened it.
But I mean, I'm just trying to think. Like, I had and it was my favorite last year was the Little Book in the Infinite. I like.
Oh, that was a good bottle. Yeah.
Oh,
I thought it was, and I know this is. I know I'm a blasphemer and a heathen, but I liked it better than I liked the Russell Reserve. I just did.
Some
like
of
the
those
flavor
Russells are good. It had to be Infinite. It's not this one, right?
No, it's Little Book. It's Little Book.
It's Little
My
Book.
book
Okay.
It's Little Book.
Got it.
And it's 100. It's 199 MSRP.
Oh wow. Okay.
And I bought 4 of them.
Shut up.
I'd run out of one, I'd buy another. And then I bought the last 2 because I know if I ran out of another one, I was going to buy another one. So go ahead and buy them both. And I know where 2 more are. And they're delicious.
That's awesome. Hi, Mike. Oh, so sweet. Thanks, Mike. So good to see you.
Mike Stahl. Yeah, that's the owner of this place.
Yeah. He's the proprietor.
He's
just
the proprietor.
fucked it all up.
We're crashing the place.
You may have lost all 300 of your subs. I'm just saying. It's possible.
It's a good thing you're not a really big thing on a whiskey tube, Mike. Mike always joking about what a big thing he is. He's a really big deal.
Halsey.
Yeah, Will Stalzy's on. Hope everything's going well, Mike.
Yeah.
Really hope everything's going okay, man.
All right. What do I pour?
And Mike, thank you for sending Shane to save me. I was bouncing in the ocean. I was getting ready to go 1, 2, 3, like in the cartoons, and then wave bye bye. But
Mike, what's your TikTok name?
he does. I don't know. He does have a TikTok. It's Livewire Whiskey, but I think actually Adam did that first because he used to have a partner on here called. His name is Adam Shitz.
Okay.
And they were partners in Livewire Whiskey when this all began. And but this is his primary gig in whiskey.
Nice.
And he was at his son's wedding in San Diego this weekend, and then his wife got really sick and was in the ICU last night. So,
Oh no.
yeah. So, and I was all happy I was going to do this and be his special guest star, the most special guest star.
That's you, by the way.
Yeah, you're the famous guest.
Who is?
You are.
You.
Oh,
Thanks for running this to get the famous guest. Yeah, I told him last weekend that I was going to try to get you on here. I mean, you're both from Colorado, and I think you should do this too. I think the stuff you do on TikTok is good quality, and I think you could do this. You could start by doing just the recorded stuff and do shorts, and then work your way into doing stuff like this. I think you could do this.
Oh, thank you so much.
Which
It's
is
so
why I
fun.
wanted to bring you on here. I wanted to hype you up.
Thanks so much, Eric.
Let people know who you are.
Oh, thank you. I love it. I like Mike was saying, or wait, somebody said, yeah, Josh was like, it's meant to be drank and shared. Absolutely. I totally believe that. I think it's totally like, I'm not going to open a bottle by myself. If it's a good bottle, I definitely want to do it with friends, and it's all about the sharing. Yeah. I don't want to keep things sealed forever. And yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's like I always tell people if I got one of the E.H. Taylor Tornado, I'd have to send samples to everybody that I could. That's an expensive bottle, but don't care. I want to drink with people, and I want to save a bottle.
Yeah.
Eric.
Yeah.
I'm coming to Phoenix on the 16th, and I'll be there till the 19th.
I might be able to do some of that. That's only like, if I drive 100 miles an hour, that's only like 4 hours away.
Where are you at?
I'm in Las Cruces, which is normally 5 hours away, but I've actually made it from here to Phoenix in just under 4.
Dude, I'll meet you somewhere halfway. Let's go grab dinner or something.
Let's go to Tucson. Let's meet in Tucson.
We can do that.
And Tucson will be more than halfway for me, but I don't care. There's no place halfway that you want to eat or I want to stop at.
Let's get some of them Hatch burritos, man.
Well, I can bring you those.
Eric, do you want to know something funny?
What?
I grew up with one of my girlfriends. She actually was here in Colorado for a little while, and she lives in Las Cruces now. Like,
really?
She actually was from T.R.C., which, if you know, she's from T.R.C.
I've been to T.R.C.
Yeah.
T.R.C. is so famous that when they opened up for Walmart used to have a drug policy, and everybody from T.R.C. who applied tested positive for
methamphetamine.
Meth. Yep. Every single one of them tested positive for meth. So they interviewed people here in Las Cruces, which is 70 miles away, hired everybody to staff it, and would send a bus here 3 times a day, because it was open 24 hours a day at that time, to pick up all their employees and bring all their employees back and forth. It was crazy.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it was
crazy.
That place, TRC, is quite the place.
Yeah.
Used to be those hot springs, and then there was a show called Truth or Consequences.
Yep.
And the host of Truth or Consequences actually offered an amount of money, and then they do a Founders Day parade every year if they change their name to Truth or Consequences. And
wow.
TRC did that. Where'd you go? Uh-oh. She'll be back.
Camera overheat?
Maybe.
No, she might have been on. Probably. With all this sexy on screen, yes, for sure.
Yeah. Good thing we're all still on here, so nobody will go away.
It might have been our phone. Like StreamYard and these like streaming platforms, they crush a phone's battery.
There she is. She's back.
Sorry, you guys are so funny. So funny.
We didn't mean to break your computer. Sorry about that.
No, it's totally fine. I was just, I thought maybe you guys could just go up in my corner and I could answer a little text, but I couldn't. So.
No, that's fine. I mean, we can do that.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, TRC. But you know what? One of the best, because TRC's got they've got Elephant Butte, which really isn't a lake; it's a pond everywhere else in the world. But they have hot springs. It's one of the things they're most famous for.
Love that.
It used to be the Mescalero Apache's winter camp because it had hot water. It had a hot springs, and so there's this place called Rivers Bend, which has got a bunch of naturally fed hot springs, and then almost every hotel in TRC has their hot water is natural hot springs water.
Oh wow, it's kind of like Thermopolis, Wyoming, yeah.
Yeah, and so
Oh, it's cool.
but for a while TRC had a bunch of really good restaurants, and in New Mexico, the best Italian restaurant I've ever eaten at was in TRC, New Mexico. This woman was from Philadelphia. She had her grandmother's cookbook. She had the best spaghetti bolognese I've ever had in my life.
I love
That's saying something, yeah.
Yeah, it was an amazing bolognese, and she had these huge veal and beef meatballs.
Oh, that sounds so. Now I'm hungry. I should have eaten.
It is always some food talk.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. This is the thing about bourbon, though, is like I find it a little bit hard to find some good pairings. I had this idea to write this cookbook around because like there's so many things that you pair with wine and food.
Do it.
There's not a lot
Do
of
it.
bourbon.
There's somebody else I follow on TikTok that wrote a cookbook about whiskey and food.
Oh, you should send that to me. That's awesome.
I will. I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
I do exclusively whiskey and smoked meats, so that's my jam.
Well, yeah, that's like such a
that's what I do.
One, right?
Like yesterday, I smoked a pork loin.
Joint? Oh, pork.
Loin, bastard. Wait a second, hang on. No, I can't kick Shane because I need him on here. He gets like abuse tonight. he gets to abuse me all he wants because I need him on here. He's my life vest.
No, you got this, dude.
You'll be fine.
Oh,
Just click a button and bring somebody on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Darrell knows what's up. He could help you out.
One of my I hosted one of a whiskey, so I have a neighborhood whiskey group that we all get together with once a month, and we all bring bottles. We bring a bottle to open. It's really fun. But one of the nights I hosted, I had this accidental pairing. I went to this restaurant. They didn't have great whiskey, so I was like, oh, just give me a Maker's Mark. And I had this like lobster and tomato thing, which was on like this like bread, and I just had a like random Maker's Mark, like basic no frills Maker's Mark, and that was one of the best pairings I'd ever had in my life. I was like, I'm doing this. It was so good. And then that and like some pumpkin cookies with a sherry finished Stranahan's was really good. So I know I've been like making notes.
Wait. I gotta ask. Did you get to try the latest Mountain Angel, the 12-year Mountain Angel?
I haven't, but they've got some new releases. I need to get down to the distillery.
Bro,
so
that 12-year Mountain Angel is
good.
Fucking fire. It is
really
so good.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna totally go down there. They have like a couple of new finishes that are distillery exclusives that I need because some of those distillery exclusives are fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then I go to Cask Thief every year, where you just get to go like taste out of the cask there at Stranahan's. But yeah, some of that. But even some of these Stranahan's single barrels, even though I like kind of more Kentucky bourbons better, some of those single casks are fantastic.
I picked one last year, and it's insane. It's insane. It's so good.
I got a really good one that Adam sent me.
Which one is it, Darryl?
I don't know if it says exactly. I just know he sent
Show
it
me.
and it was fantastic. So handpicked for UDABC.
Huh. So it's actually a single barrel, huh?
It's a single barrel.
Yeah, it's a single barrel.
Yeah.
Nice. Yep. The cask strength.
15.16.
Yeah, man, those are so good.
This is.
I donated one of my Cask Thief bottles for this like thing on TikTok. Like this guy's wife had cancer. We raised like $10,000 for her. It was pretty cool, but yeah, that's a good one.
See, I disagree.
I disagree. Just the cash in for me in the DNAs. Those were like.
Yep.
The DNAs are good too. Fritz, I'll tell you the latest heart release from Makers.
I can't do it.
Really good. It's really good.
How do I get the chat back? I can't see the chat.
Yeah. I got
Have
my
you
phone on
have
this
you had
side.
the new one, Darrell?
Is there 2 different batches?
What's the
I've had
latest
the one
one? It
for-
literally just came out.
Like 20,
Yeah,
like
it's just the
late
hardback, right?
2024 or 2025?
It's 2025.
Then maybe wait, what are we in January? This is
Yeah,
March.
last year's Heart release is different. This year's is
Okay, I only had last year's.
this year's is really good. It's actually
Yeah, I
really
didn't
good.
like last year's.
It's
What's the price?
shockingly good.
Is it about 110?
Yeah, it's in that neighborhood.
Because that's all
See,
they
I
ever
just
do is like the
Makers
110.
though. Makers is too yeasty for me. Outside of the regular cash.
I agree, but this latest one is different.
Well, and Weeder's, I mean, like they talk about Weeder's softening things, but you're right. It also brings out the yeastiness to it a lot.
Yeah. Especially
Reminds me of my ex-girlfriend.
That's unfortunate for you.
Better go check yourself. Oh God.
Are you outside or is that a green screen?
Oh, I'm outside. Well, I mean that's my backyard. I raised
okay.
the door. Hey, break that. No. The thumb screw.
The thumb
No.
screw?
No, there. Yes. Just
I'm like,
loosen
what is
it.
he talking about?
He's not talking to
Loosen it.
I was
All
like,
right.
what?
Now you can rotate the camera.
keeper's release.
Rotate around so you can see this is the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Keep
Nice.
going. Keep going. Keep.
Oh, you're just usually on the
Wow.
other side, I think, right? No, you're using it in your garage.
Yeah. Well, it's not a garage. It's actually a separate building from the house, but it is a bar. No, go this way now.
No, I said
Bring
you're
it back.
usually in your garage because it looks like
Say that again. Say that again.
You're usually in your garage.
No. This is where I'm usually at.
Because he's got
Oh.
a full
So is that like
door.
roll up metal door? Is that
Yeah,
behind you?
that's right here. But it's so my pool is right here. My garage is actually right there.
Oh,
That's
okay.
the
So I'm
garage.
used to that metal door being.
Yeah.
behind you.
It looks like a garage, but yeah, it's actually a separate building from the house.
That's
Nice.
awesome. I might kill this bottle since Colorado
Ooh,
whiskey.
bottle
goes on this
kill.
Live.
We that's one of the things we
I'll pour this after. I
that's
finish
one of the
mine.
thing that we do not encourage here, but we do
That is a
bottle
lie.
chugging.
I was like, Terrell, have this with me. Come on.
I'll get another Glen too. I won't even finish this right now. Let me get another Glen and I'll pour it.
I like it.
Oh, you went. There you are.
I have to go in a couple minutes, but
Okay.
I was supposed to have a phone call at 8, but I'm like, you gotta give me a minute.
That's bullshit.
I know. Well, your page says the live wire is at 8:00 Mountain Time.
Yep.
So
At 7:00 Mountain Time.
now I know.
Yeah. So
Supposed to be 8:00 Central Time.
8:00
Oh,
Central.
8 o'clock
Time,
Central.
Yeah. I didn't set that.
Darrell, mine is called Dark Humor. This is from Bevy's, and I'm at 113 proof.
Oh, where's mine?
15 for me.
115.
Fritz, you are welcome anytime, brother. You just
Yeah.
let me know when you want to come to South Carolina. Come on down.
Oh, Shane,
Yes.
have you had any of that Southern Star Paragon?
Oh yeah,
I like that. Somebody sent me that. I loved it.
yeah. They're not that far from us.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
What do you think, Darrell?
I love this bottle. I got a
Oh.
couple. I got a couple of them.
Yeah,
they were
now
only
I taste it. I'm like, I don't
$49.
want to kill this bottle. I'm gonna wait.
It was $50.
Yeah, we
Right?
actually,
$50. I'm telling you, there's something about the American single malt. I love that they have that designation now. I think it's kind of great because some people it's just very different than like Kentucky bourbon. It's just different.
These are so good.
Mm.
Like I'm a fruity. Like I love the fruits. In whiskey.
Yep.
And these single
Stone
malts are,
fruit,
like, very
especially.
forward, citrus, like
Yep.
orange, like orange berries and
What are you
just
doing?
greatness.
Yep.
I like
Fucking drunk?
I like the berries, all the different berries, but I also really like stuff that's got sort of a heavy date or fig.
Heavy what?
Date or fig, sort of the
Oh, yeah, yeah,
the dry
I can
fruit.
see the fig.
yeah.
Yeah, figs. Oh, I love figs.
This one has a lot of that stone fruit sort of date,
peach.
like good
Peach
stuff.
and apricot and
Fucking can't
Yeah.
get good help these days. I tell you, you cannot get good fucking help.
Oh, Shane's got a Stranahan's too. Woo woo!
This is the one I picked. Well, a group of us
Yeah,
picked.
that was a Shane pick. Shane and
I would really like to do that some days. Do a whole barrel pick.
We'll do it. They would love to have you.
Well, I mean, I have to. You probably have to have like the kind of the right crew, but I think it's interesting because I think women have different palates. You know, like I think
They
a little bit
do.
more similar.
Absolutely, they do.
They have much more sensitive palates.
More
they pick
sensitive.
up. Yep.
Yep.
And
I mean, I need to train myself a little better, but my
nose. They have more sensitive nose as well.
especially the nose. Well, we've got this place here in Colorado. It's called Bevy's. And some of those guys picking the stuff, like I will pick their store picks and I'm thinking, what are you thinking? Like, I do not love it.
But you also have what's called a Daveco, which is the world's largest liquor
I know.
store.
I've never been up there. Which I need to go up.
I think the only reason it's the world's largest is because they just have like 3 of the same thing in 3 different locations in their store.
Oh, got it.
But they do have some good picks.
There's a place that's like right near my office. It's called Applejack's. It's one of the bigger places here in Denver. And we got one day they did all these Weller foolproof. I ended up going through the line a couple times illegally. I just changed my shirt and pretended I was different. I was like, no, it's not me.
Yeah.
I was like, I literally was like, I went through like in a tank top the second time. I'm like, no, it's not me. No,
Throw
it's
some
not.
glasses
Right.
on.
You know what? If you went through in a tank top, that guy didn't even look at your
Yeah.
face.
They didn't even care. They're like, they were like, hey, this girl's been through 3 times. Yeah, it's okay. Let her keep
They
coming.
probably
Yeah.
It's okay.
leaving
It's
me.
okay.
We'll stop her. We'll stop her the next 2.
Exactly.
Oh, it was so great. I didn't have to see it. I mean, it was really awesome.
Well, I'm glad you
Yeah,
came on.
Josh, I'm in Colorado. 13th century. I've not had that, Josh. I don't know what that is.
13th colony.
Is that what he?
That's not
is
a
it
Colorado
typo?
whiskey, right?
No, that's Georgia.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a Georgia.
I have
I
had
haven't.
13th Colony, and it's fantastic. I almost bought another bottle the other
Get
day.
the barrel strength rye. It's the best thing they've got.
But the barrel strength 13th Colony is chef's kiss. So
The
good.
rye, the barrel strength rye is unreal.
Is it?
It
If
is
I ever see it, I will
unreal.
grab it.
It is by, if you ask me, my opinion, best thing they put out.
Really?
No, 15th anniversary. Is the
I
best
like
thing
the,
for me.
Yeah, but that's not something they put out. That's like a,
So who put it
thing.
out, Shane?
well, I know, but it's not coming out again. It was a one-time deal.
I like the was it Atlanta whiskey? Was it AWS or ASW or
Yeah, ASW.
ASW with their
I
single
really
malts.
like their Heartwood. I really think their Heartwood's good.
Oh, so funny.
J Cells, good question. So, just to give a quick update, things are well. Things are improving.
Better.
They're going to have to stay there this week. Please, they still need lots of prayers, lots of thoughts, lots of goodwill, and whatever you've got to muster up to send their way. They need it. It's not easy, but improvement. So there's that.
There's a lot of improvement, Frankie. I told him last night because Frankie and I are both in the Army, and I told him to tell her who. So,
Like I've told Mike many times, Frankie is a force of nature. She will not be easily quelled.
that's right.
Wow, that's so cool.
That's right. I was last night when he told me that, I was like, oh, damn. And that wasn't the word I used, but
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. Well, Josh, 13th century, I'll have to figure that out. I think we're talking about something different. 13th Colony is different.
Oh, it's a Colorado whiskey. Nice.
I didn't know that. So the 13th century, I've never heard of that one. So
Have you been to Talnua?
Yes. Talnua tastes a lot like Scotch to me, but I've been there a couple times. It's great.
They've got a couple bottles that are fantastic, and then they've got most of them that are
Yeah, I mean,
but they've got a couple that are
like,
really good.
I've got one bottle on my shelf, but like I put it with my scotches down, like kind of down below. But anyway, you guys, I am so sorry. I gotta run.
that's
No
fun.
worries.
But we appreciate you being here. We'll be here Sunday.
So
somebody will
before
be.
you go, why don't you tell everyone how we can find you, where else we can see you, what you
Yeah,
got
I don't know why- I don't
going
know why
on, all
she goes
that.
black when we focus on her.
Oh, you guys are so sweet. So I'm just Colorado Whiskey Girl on TikTok. It's and I'm Jen Weiler73 on Instagram, but I don't do any whiskey content there. So mostly Colorado Whiskey Girl.
All right. Well, there you go.
You guys, thank you for having me. It was lovely. I'll try to hop on again next week.
Great.
Well, we're
Thank
always
you for
here.
coming. I'm really happy you did.
Cheers.
Thanks, Eric. Thanks for inviting me. Bye, Shane. Nice to
Absolutely.
meet you. Darrell,
Bye.
nice to meet you. Mwah, mwah. Bye.
All right, now we can really talk about whiskey. No, I'm
So-
just kidding. I'm just
so-
kidding.
So,
Super nice.
screw ups tonight. That was a good guess, right?
That was.
Yeah, I liked her. I liked her content on TikTok, and I knew she'd fit in here.
Yeah, good.
No,
man.
yeah, she definitely did. It's like I don't want to say a breath of fresh air, right? Because like we always have a good time amongst ourselves, but
Right,
just having
of course.
somebody new,
Yeah.
that we've never
Yeah, and
technically had on, or I didn't know anything about her. She was pretty cool, down to earth.
Yeah, I follow her on TikTok. She does every Friday. She does Fresh Crack Friday. She does a new bottle, and so I saw her, and I was like, you really should think about getting on a YouTube. And she said, oh no, I'm not creative enough for that. And I said, okay, let's not be unusually humble. So I think she would do
This
well. on
fucking
here.
Stranahan's is fire. This is such a good single barrel Stranahan's.
Yeah,
Holy shit.
I like this. I like this single barrel. The Specs, the one that Specs does all the time is really good.
Darrell, I think I was supposed to send you a sample, and I don't think I got it out to you. What was I supposed to send you? The 15-year turkey, I think?
Yeah, it was I have it in text. It was that it was like
And was it the old Louisville, too?
that doesn't sound familiar.
It was a 10-year MGP?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, that's the old Louisville.
When you say
all right.
2015, are you mean Russell Reserves?
No. The story time. So if you haven't seen,
Oh.
Literally, this is the first story time labeled whiskey. It's a TTB approved label. It's legit. We're registered. It's going to be commercially available. Not very many, but there will be commercially available. But Darrell, I will get it to you, buddy. I promise you. I want you to try this.
I'm not
I
going
want your
anywhere.
honest feedback. I know you're not.
That's
I've just been like I was in China for 5 freaking weeks. Well, China, Taiwan, and Malaysia. And it's just been crazy. So we're going to go up and bottle it, I think, next week. I'm going to try and do it this week if I can. But it'll more than likely be next week. And then those will start going out for the people that have got them on pre-sale. But I will still get a sample to you, and I want to get this old Louisville to you as well. I really want your opinion. I really respect your palate and your feedback. So
the
what was that?
Was a 10-year.
Yeah, it's a 10-year, 36% rye, and I called it the Louisville Slugger, the old Louisville Slugger. Here, I'll show you the sticker on it.
Is it a baseball bat?
It's a bat smashing B-tack, baby.
Oh wow! Whoa, that's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, and I did that intentionally. I'll tell you, it drinks. It'll hold its own. I'll just say that it'll hold its own against BTAC.
And that's all sold out now.
No, I've still got maybe 6 cases of it back there.
And how much is that per bottle?
That's like 150, I think. I hate that it's that price, but that's
you know
what
what?
old Louisville is.
If that's what it is, that's what it is. I'll send you a text and we'll work something out.
Yeah, and look, I want to get these JDs in your hand, buddy.
Yeah.
More than anything else, I want to get the Scotty one in your hands, but I definitely want to get this rye in your hands too, since you like rye so much.
I love rye.
So we'll get that figured out.
I'm a huge rye fan.
Shane, I had a blind we did a blind on Thursday live, and sample A was freaking Friday at Fred's, the damn cognac.
Yeah, that thing's ridiculous, man.
Mike Stahl's all get your citizenship.
Yeah. How did it fare in the blind?
God, where did it land? I'm trying to think. So we had that. We had some crazy 13-year like MGP rye. Lucky.
Oh wow.
I think it came in third
Yeah.
for me.
Older rise,
We
man.
have like some crazy stuff. When you think of value, though, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? What is that bottle? $50 or something like that?
Yeah,
Or
60, 65, I think is what it was.
$60, yeah. Like that, it moves it up there. But we
Yeah,
had
yeah.
like some banger stuff within that blind, and I was like, oh my god. There was this 10-year soldier that was 140 something proof. It was a hazmat.
Oh wow.
It tasted like a Lucky 714, like
Oh,
super proof.
dude, those
Ooh.
are some of those Lucky Sevens were just
Oh, my God.
unreal.
The 130 plus proof ones.
Mhm.
Every single one that I had above 130 was just like,
Oh yeah, dude. I've got 1, 2. I've got 3 of them left. I had 5. I hated killing
Different
the 2 I
batches?
killed. What's that?
are they different batches or the same one?
Yeah, they're all different barrels. All different
Oh
barrels.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, those things were crazy. And they
You know
weren't even
what?
that much.
Chris Luddig's the one that took me or turned me on to those things, and then once I got the first one, man, I just was like, anyone I could get my hands on, I was buying them.
Yeah, first one I had was Justin's house, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Freaking, I think that Blake grabbed it for me, and I
Yeah,
think I picked it up at one of the pours in the parks, and I was like, God damn, like crazy good. Now like the prices for those are like kind of wild because you only get them through like the secondary and shit, but it's good stuff.
yeah. I probably need to parafilm mine because I don't really want to get into them for a while. I really want to like put them away and come back to them in a year or two because they're just so good. Hey, have you gotten your hands on this yet?
The 14, no, it hasn't dropped here, but as soon as it gets here, my guy's going to give me a call. He said
It is pretty exceptional. I'm not gonna lie,
I'm hearing that.
pretty
From
exceptional.
Everybody, yeah.
Yeah, I was lucky. I got back from China and I went up to visit my local guy and just kind of catching up with him because we're supposed to be doing some barrel picks. I'm like, I'm not going to be available to do because we're going to go do a Knob Creek cast strength pick, and I was like, unfortunately, I think I'm going to be out of the country, so I've got to send somebody else in my place. But anyway, I knew he had gotten the 14s because he'd asked me. He's like, "Hey, man, I got these 14s in. You know, like how much should I charge?" I'm like, "Well, secondaries here, you probably should be about half. And kind of make it respectable, and the people knock it down or whatever." But anyway, so I come back and I say, "Hey, how'd those things sell?" And he goes, "Oh, I saved you one." And I was like, "What? I wasn't expecting that at all."
Nice.
And he handed it to me. So I was like, "Oh shit!" He goes, "You've got to have it. This thing." He said, "I tried it. It's amazing. You've got to have it." So it is really, really good. I was very shocked at how good it was.
As soon as it drops, man, I'll get it.
Yeah.
He said that's going to be one of the first calls he gives me.
Nice.
Yeah, so they're a little behind the ball on that, but probably in the next few weeks or so it should be there. Excuse me. Some agua.
So Eric, what's in your glass right now?
Right now, just Wild Turkey 101.
Oh shit! You can't beat that.
Just every once in a while, just simple, basic, hard-working, blue-collar man booze.
Is that like this just a standard 101?
Yep, just a standard 101.
Grab that Old Forester next to the Russell 13.
Although I'm really excited for the 8-year coming out, man.
Do you have the 70th?
No, I don't.
No? Oh man. That thing is crazy. So it's supposedly better stock was used. Which one is that?
The 117?
Yeah, Kentucky straight bourbon whiskey. What's it say?
Extra old.
Extra old.
It's 1910 that was aged for another 9 to 11 months.
1910 is a double oaked?
It is the double oak. So the second barrel, instead of 7 to 9 months, is actually 18 months.
Damn, that's probably legit. I love double oak.
I am telling you, this thing is sick. It is so.
This year, 2025s.
When did I get this one? I think it is 2025 because I think Yeah, January 2025.
Okay.
This is batch 2 of it. So I just had, what was weird is we walked in there just to, because you never know. And I was looking around, I didn't see anything, and I was getting ready to walk out, and the lady goes, "Oh, are you here to buy the new 117?" I'm like, yeah, what is it? And she showed it to me, and I was like, oh, yeah. So I got 2 of them. Well, my local liquor store guy absolutely loves 1910, right? So I was like, well, I got to give one to him because he's my guy. And then the other one, I don't remember. I think I gave it away too, or something. I opened it and then ended up giving it away because someone really liked it, and I was like, oh, okay. Well, then my buddy that went with me he gave me his second bottle because I gave mine away, and I was like, oh man, it is really, really, really good. Probably the best 117 I've had.
Nice. Yeah, I got a really bad one. Well, it's not bad, but it's just not good.
Yeah.
I guess I should go to I hate the guy that has the special deal with Old Forester because all his good stuff is secondary pricing, and I hate that. I hate when people who own liquor stores do secondary pricing. But but the cool thing was he got a birthday bourbon last year, and he actually put it on his bar.
Wow.
And so I walked in, and I buy a lot of stuff from him. And so when I walked in, he actually gave me an ounce of it. He put it in they have their little plastic Glencairn.
The 2024 birthday bourbon?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's really exceptional. I've got a bottle of it up there. The only birthday bourbon I've ever owned, and it's the best one I've had since 2018.
It was really good.
Tasted one. Jeff sent me one. He has a bottle. It's probably an 18 or a 17. It was one of the higher proof ones at the time.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Like 107 or 108 or something like that. And that was
this one's I think 10. What is? Can you grab that Old Forester up there, that birthday bourbon, and see what the proof is on it? I don't remember.
At one point at this place, he had a 21, 22, 23, and 24, the full proof, the barrel, the single barrel, not the 100 proof, but like the one.
So it's 107. Yeah, it's 107.
He had 4 of them.
Yeah,
on his bar. And
123
was amazing.
That one there, dude. Yeah, it's 107. And man, oh man, is it good.
They're usually like 12 years old too, which is
kind
of nice.
I don't chase these things. This one's 12 actually. And to me, I kind of think they're overpriced. It was given to me as a birthday gift, which is really cool. And I was like, holy shit, this thing is really good. This is one I would go chase.
Yeah, a lot of them missed the ball for the price point.
Right.
None of them are bad whiskey, but it's when you start looking at, hey, it's like 300 retail, 600 secondary, it just doesn't live up to that hype.
So, back in the day, you guys all saw when Minnick interviewed what's his name from Maker's Mark, and he said they were never going to release a 12-year-old.
Oh, yeah.
And then he went away, and Maker's Mark went, "We're releasing a 12-year-old." I think that the distilleries now have an idea about how they have to age those barrels so they're not, like he said, dirty burnt oak sticks. Because Russell's 15 was good. It was good.
Yeah, Russell's 15 was fantastic.
But there are some bourbons from 5, 6, even 10 years ago that were 15 years old that really were too oaky.
Thanks, Doc.
Yeah, Doc. So I think they've started to figure out how they've got to age them and where they've got to put them in the rick house if they're going to keep them that long.
So, Darrell, what's the latest on Nevia?
Yeah,
she's still in the clear, man, for now.
Dude,
that's fingers crossed. Yeah, May 17th of last year.
Yeah,
is when all that happened. Well, when the good news happened, and there hasn't been any news outside of that.
Man, that's fantastic.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah, because September of 2024, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
2023.
2023. Yeah.
2023. That's when all that happened. So it was like 9 months of like treatment. But yeah, man, we're good. We're good for now.
She's just a little girl living it up, huh?
Oh yeah. Her and the other little ones, man. Like on Wednesdays, you'll see them running by my damn camera. We're live, and my 2-year-old and 3-year-old about to be 3 and 4 this month. Actually, Navia's birthday's this month too. Well, Kai, my 2-year-old, he'll be May, but Kira, the 3-year-old, and Navia, they're 2 days apart, but 2 years apart.
So is 9 months prior to that like a holiday or something in your house?
Miguel, ¿qué pasó, señor?
Or is it strange that you can see children in a certain month area?
Hey,
Yeah.
What's going on, brother? You out driving around, picking up hookers? What's going on?
Yeah, Frankie woke up, wants a quesadilla.
Yeah.
Good.
So
That's a
Mikey
good
is
sign.
going to deliver.
Yeah,
That's a
gotta
really
get
good.
it. Well, the quesadillas here are definitely better than the Colorado quesadillas.
I mean, it's fucking cheese and tortilla. Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, the tortillas and the guacamole and the hot sauce, it's all better here.
Oh, right on.
Where are you at? What state?
San Diego, California.
Which tells you how bad Mexican food is in Colorado.
I mean, I like it. It's just very different.
Stay classy.
Like what the biggest problem, like green chili is good, but the tortillas tend to suck at most restaurants.
Dude, I think I posted on a TikTok and on Facebook. I made tortillas 2 weeks ago for the first time. They weren't shaped well, but God, they were delicious.
I hope you used lard because that's what it takes.
I did.
So
What
Mike,
else did you use?
everyone's been asking. You want to give a general update just so everyone can hear it from the horse's mouth?
Yeah. So, and I'm getting sick now too, just so you know. So that's great. But yesterday morning, I took Frankie into the hospital, and her blood pressure was dangerously low. And she was septic. She has pneumonia and renal failure.
Damn.
But your body's super resilient. Basically, they keep you alive. She would have died if I didn't take her to the hospital. That's what the nurse told me last night. She said she wouldn't have been here last night if I didn't take her yesterday. We missed the wedding,
And
which is super hurtful. But today, this afternoon, they moved her out of ICU. They had to put her in the ICU because they had to run a pick in her leg. So that they could give her the blood pressure medicine. It's like a special blood pressure medicine that had to go directly into the artery. And so that, basically saved her life. She, it was touch and go there for a while. We thought we were going to lose her, but she is out of ICU. It's like once your body starts figuring it out. Now she still can barely breathe because of the pneumonia, her oxygen. She has to be on oxygen. But hopefully, we have to stay here till at least Saturday before she can fly. But she's still in the hospital. She just has to be in the hospital, hopefully till Tuesday. They'll let her out and she can go lay down in the hotel instead of being in the hospital. So she's definitely turning a corner. We just need to get the pneumonia danger out, and then she can get out of there.
What caused
So Dan, Deathless Dog Dan, he's sending good vibes your way, buddy. He wants you to know that.
we all are, man. I'm so glad she's better.
Yeah, what caused it? So basically, it started all with the pneumonia, being it whether it was when she was throwing up from kind of having the flu a week and a half ago, or whatever it was. It moved. Pneumonia can be viral, bacterial, or fungal, and they think it was viral because it's responding to antibiotics. But basically what happens is this is how they explained it to me, and maybe Mark Emenecker, if he's in chat, knows better, but basically your pneumonia, once you get pneumonia, it caused the sepsis, so her blood went septic. Septic blood caused her kidneys, kidney damage, and the kidneys are like, fuck this, and start shutting down, which is what renal failure is, and that's to an extent. And then for some reason, your body, it kind of explained something about cells and blood vessels and all that kind of shit when they were telling me it. But basically, when all that happens, your body doesn't monitor the blood pressure anymore. It doesn't control the blood pressure. So it was dropping. When she got to the hospital yesterday morning, her blood pressure was like 80/50.
Oh, sheesh.
Wow.
So yeah,
Dang.
it was really bad. So now she's off of blood pressure medicine altogether, and it's normal. So that's good.
Dang. And you said her oxygen levels were pretty low too, right?
Yeah, her oxygen levels. So the whole reason I brought her, I didn't know about all that other shit, but she was really disoriented. And I'm like, low oxygen can cause that shit, right? Like it can cause you to be really confused at everything and all that shit. So I went to Walgreens at like 6:30 in the morning and got because I knew she was coughing and stuff. And I'm like, I'm going to check her oxygen. And it was at 80 or 81.
Damn.
And so I was like, no, even though like it was really hard to make the call because it was, Brendan's wedding. And I'm like, well, maybe they can turn it around real quick and we'll be out in time. But, we just got to do something. It turned out if we didn't do that, she would have died. So they actually told me, they were like, you need to get your family here.
Oh, God.
And it was a hard call to tell them not to come, but I just didn't like the doctor was like, she is way sicker than she looks. So don't let it fool you. But I was just like, I'll own it, but I'm not going to ruin my son's, day until after,
Right.
So
Hey,
I told them to wait until after the wedding to show up.
Dan also wanted to say he was glad to hear that you got her to the hospital when you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all are, Mike.
Yeah, it
We all are.
was super sketchy. Yeah.
I'd
And,
like to think-
luckily, like Shane and Proman and Adriana and Shits were super, texting me all day. Nick was texting me just one-on-one. Like, there's not a better dude in the world than Nick Proman. Just so you know, he's just like, she's one bad bitch and was making me feel better about it.
Yeah.
I'd like to think that me saying hula helped a little bit.
Yeah, I'm going to go get her quesadilla. I'll be right back. I'll be back on in a minute.
All right, brother.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right.
Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah. I'm glad
You are?
she's okay.
Oh, man.
I got to say goodbye to my buddy. He's leaving.
All right.
Later,
No
buddy.
tongue. Or if it's tongue, at least say no homo first.
What's that?
I said no tongue, but if there's tongue, just say no homo first.
It's only gay if the tips touch.
Oh, okay.
Man. Did that say Reese's?
Yeah, dude, check this out.
Reese's filled
Reese's
pretzels.
pretzels.
Oh, man.
You know these are going to be fire AF, dude.
There's chocolate and peanut butter in there.
No, it's just peanut butter, but
It looks like
I'm
there's
okay
chocolate
with it.
and swirls. There looks.
I mean, I've got a whole box of peanut butter pretzels right over there that's half full,
I think that
but they're not Reese's.
Swirls.
So I'm going to open this one.
The picture looks like there's chocolate in them.
Oh, yeah, if it was, these were like chocolate dipped peanut butter pretzels. Oh my God.
Yeah, but oh my God, I'm glad you covered up because I wouldn't want to get sick, girl.
Dan, you couldn't have said it any better, brother. If you ain't feeling right, go get your shit checked out.
Yeah. Don't ever wait.
Oh my God.
They're
These are
bad, huh?
fucking really good.
Mhm.
Bro. Like, these are light years better than just the normal. Oh my God.
I hate hard pretzels. I hate them. I will not eat hard pretzels most of the time.
These are
Germany,
ridiculous.
where I learned what pretzels really were, and I can't do these dry, stale ass things, but I would eat those.
Bro. that peanut butter, it's different. It is definitely Reese's peanut butter.
It hits different, huh?
Oh my God, yeah. It's wow. It's not even in the same league as the. So look, right here's the other one.
So is there nobody else who wants to come on? I mean, I know I fucked this up all night, but come on, gang.
No, you've done good, Eric. You've done really good.
No, I did because you were here, Shane, and I really appreciate
No. You did fine. You'd have been fine.
No,
I was here. I was just here as a safety net if you needed it.
And I did calm down after we got here.
Oh, good.
I didn't want you to go anywhere.
I kind of seen you a little lost and searching, so that's why I jumped on. So
yeah, I was so glad you did. It just calmed me down.
No worries, brother. No worries.
And
I'm so glad you did this night. So
yeah, and I'd like to do it again. I like doing this. I'd like to be like a co-host whenever Mike's doing, because this is where I cut my teeth. This is the first virtual pub I cut my teeth on.
Well, we're looking forward to the next one. That's for sure.
Yeah, I think I might actually offer to. I wouldn't mind doing a co-host thing with her occasionally. I think she's good, and she might. I'm not going to bring in anybody, but she might.
No, she's asking some good questions. She's still early in her journey, which is cool.
Yeah,
it'll be neat to see how that progresses for her.
Yeah,
I always like seeing when people get into bourbon or whiskey in general, and then you just see kind of how their palate changes over a couple of years, and where it never fails. It seems like everyone kind of gets to that same point.
Yeah. Yeah, I knew she was going to be good, and I asked her 2 weeks ago, but she's all, well, I'm going to Mexico this week. I said, well, when you get back, let me know.
Well, that was a good call, and glad you got her on.
Me too.
It was Jen, right?
Yeah, Jennifer. California Whiskey Girl.
Colorado.
On TikTok. Colorado Whiskey Girl on TikTok.
Yeah. I don't have TikTok.
I did TikTok. I can't remember.
10 out of 10. 10 out of fucking 10, bro.
Okay.
Go get these.
There was something. It was just a funny TikTok that somebody had posted, and I went to do that, and then I started looking at stuff and went down the rabbit hole on TikTok.
It's easy to do.
And then and like now I'm doing a little bit of bourbon, but I'm also doing I'm cooking on my smoker all the time. And so I'm doing like smoked meats like Shane likes. Although Shane doesn't take his smoked meats off the animal before he eats them.
Had some smoked meat with Shane.
Yeah.
The name of the place, but
yeah, I just
let me tell you, it was green. It was a Green Street Meats or something like that.
Green, yep, I remember Green.
Green Street Meats, I think is what it's called.
That doesn't sound healthy.
Dude,
that was good,
bro. That was good. It was really, yeah. Derek Patton was with us too.
And Tim.
You're in South Carolina.
Tim Evans.
You get to get some of those good. You get that good South Carolina mustard vinegar sauce.
Yeah, and I'm not a big fan of it, so I tend to avoid those. That's why I end up smoking my own, because I prefer like a Texas brisket. I prefer Memphis style ribs, and I prefer Tennessee like pulled pork. What is that?
What's Memphis style ribs, Shane?
Dry rub.
Okay. So not wet sauce.
Yeah, I don't like wet.
Kansas City. So if I do wet sauce on ribs, and it's got to be beef ribs, and it's got to be a Kansas City sauce.
There you go.
If I do pulled pork, I actually prefer the Western North Carolina vinegar, which is the red pepper and the sugar and the vinegar. I really like North Carolina vinegar sauce.
Oh man, I just do like barbecue on pulled pork.
But I like the South Carolina mustard sauce.
I haven't had that.
And then there's an Alabama white sauce for chicken. It's really good.
Yeah, white sauce. I'm not interested for so many reasons.
Oh my god! You're overcompensating there, Shane.
Hey,
Dan
call
said
me
I'm
a phobe. That's fine.
Oh,
Yeah, a lot of people like the mustard sauce. Mustard's okay. Actually, what's here is more of the vinegar sauce.
yeah.
The mustard based sauce isn't too bad. But I prefer like a hickory, like what do they call it? No, I can't remember the name of it, but more of the sweet sauce, the sweeter, not like sugary, but
Right.
sweeter type sauce. Like, but to be honest, I prefer no sauce at all on anything. Like a really
Well,
good brisket
my
is good
brisket,
without any sauce.
And I'm with you. The Texas brisket, which is just salt and pepper
And
maybe
garlic.
a little bit and a little
Salt,
bit
pepper,
of
garlic. You got to have all three.
I
Nah,
don't know if I've had a
not when you
brisket.
talk to
that had
Harris
salt.
in Texas. It's just salt and pepper.
Really, Durrell?
Mm.
Bro, I need to see. So
I've had brisket a few times, but never. I don't think with sauce. I think it was just like smoked.
oh no, they almost always put like something.
What?
Like a drizzle, some sort of sauce, like a
The
hickory.
one we had from Green Street that had sauce.
No, I got it. No, but they normally put it on there. But you're right. Like it's the problem is so brisket is so difficult to cook, right? It is the toughest
really is. God,
one to get right. So almost everyone puts a sauce on it because they almost always overcook it.
Right. Or undercook it.
Yeah. So
Yeah, that pulled pork is the easiest.
yeah, that
You
one.
just put pulled pork on. The only thing I hate about pulled pork is there's a stall at about 160 degrees. And you think this shit's never going to get to 194
Hey, it's the
degrees
same
ever.
with everything though. Everything stalls at about that because what happens is the meat starts perspirating faster.
Right. It becomes
Right. So it releases the
evaporative
heat
cooling.
faster.
Evaporative
Yeah.
cooling.
So
But man, once you get the pulled pork at between 194 and 204,
oh
my
yeah.
god, it just falls off,
Yep.
and you pull that
And that's
choke,
smoked
that
as
blade
well?
out, and it's
Pulled
completely
pork?
clean.
Yeah.
That's when you know you've done the best job you could do.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting ready to do. I think this week I might do some dino ribs, which is our beef ribs.
Yeah, the big thick.
Yeah, those
Do
are.
you know what those cost here in New Mexico? There's a place and that's actually just across the border in Texas. They want $43 a rib for those.
Good God! I mean, they're good. They're good.
They're amazing, but they ain't $43 a rib good.
Mm-mm.
I better need a
Is it not the
cigarette
same
after
as tomahawk?
$43 a rib.
Say that again, Darrell.
Is it not the same as a tomahawk?
No. Tomahawk is the loin with the rib in the loin.
Yeah.
The rib itself is just the inner the inner rib muscle, and it's got like about that much on top of the rib.
Yeah, they call them dino ribs, and they are amazing.
Hola, Miguel, ¿cómo estás?
Living the dream, smelling a quesadilla.
Oh shit!
There you go.
So what'd you
Dude, I had pizza for dinner, but I damn near ordered. I'm gonna have a breakfast burrito tomorrow, so I was like, oh, I can wait till the morning.
You go to Taco Bell for your quesadilla?
Oh God, no.
I know. I'm just kidding.
Whatever that sauce is they put on the Taco Bell quesadillas. Ugh.
It's called diarrhea sauce
Diarrhea.
because that's what happens when you eat it.
Jesus.
Yeah. So we're talking about barbecue. Are we still on that? I had to.
Yeah, we were, but now that you're back, personally, Mike, I just want to say I love you, buddy. I'm so glad that things are stabilizing over there, and I wish you all the best. If you need anything,
too,
call
man.
me.
Appreciate it. Yeah, thanks for everybody that reached out.
All right, enough of that fucking shit. Back to the whiskey.
Last night I didn't say anything because I didn't know how many people you had told, and I didn't want to say anything and betray your confidence when you told me, so I didn't say anything.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Okay. I
I told a few people. I didn't post it on Facebook because then everybody fucking calls you. So that's like the worst part.
Well,
Right.
I talked to Adam because Adam was on last night on Big Vic, and he hit me up. He said I didn't recognize her. I heard his voice, And so I texted him online. I said, "Did you hear about?" And I was certain he did, but just in case he didn't, I asked, "Did you hear about Mike?" He said, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. Yeah, we have a little group chat with Shane
you,
and Shits and his wife and the Promans.
the prick
Yeah.
Romans.
So everybody was. Oh, sorry. I know I'm in like fuck car area, Santee, California.
So did you got to watch the wedding on
Yeah, that's the taco stop right there.
Oh wow.
you got
That's
to
the
watch
what?
the wedding on something live though?
FaceTime. Yeah, FaceTime.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. My niece FaceTimed me, so hopefully the signal's getting a little better now. Oh, it's hot though in this fucking car.
We can hear you, which is better than seeing you.
Oh,
But I can see him too.
Oh man.
yeah. Yeah, I'm like I realize I'm getting sick right now, and I've just been around my grandkids. My daughter's gonna be pissed.
And you were in a hospital. If you were in a hospital, you're going to get sick.
Yep.
It's the worst place in the world to be in. Hope
Yeah,
to
I don't know. I don't know
I
if you
mean, I
know
really
this.
probably shouldn't be there, but
I don't know if you know this, but all the sick people go to the hospital. Just saying.
Yeah. All of them. Yeah.
All of
I have a friend who is he's the managing nurse at a hospital here, and he says every single employee at their hospital has tested positive for MRSA.
Oh
Every
God, dang!
single one.
That is awful.
What?
They've all been exposed. They've all been exposed. They may not have shown MRSA, but they've all been exposed. And if they do a blood test, it says MRSA.
That doesn't sound good.
No.
yeah, that's why they don't get that test. Like, if you have MRSA and next time you go to the hospital, it's on your record. They don't take it off. Isn't that MRSA? And so they walk into your hospital room. My mom tested positive for MRSA one time. Even if you test negative, everybody that goes in the room has to get the full like bio suit on.
Yeah, they have to have a hazmat suit on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dated a woman she didn't have MRSA until her ex-husband stabbed her and then kicked her down a flight of stairs. She went to the hospital and got MRSA while they were trying to save her life from a stabbing and a kick down the stairs.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus.
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 Yeah. That guy actually came. She and I lived together for a little while. He came to our apartment. There was never a greater day in my life than when I answered that door. He kept screaming, "I'm going to call the cops." And I said, "You can do that, but you're going to have to be able to get to your phone first."
Yeah. Isn't there a Hardy song about that? I let the hammer drop before he got to the 12 he was reaching for.
I beat the fuck out of that guy. I beat him so bad. I made him think getting beaten was what he was doing for a living.
Dude, I'm like going like 10 over the speed limit. People are flying by me acting all pissed off.
Hey, Mike, I know you're driving, but what are you drinking tonight?
I've got a bottle of water in the back.
Nice.
Water. Yeah. God, water.
Oh, my God. Apparently, Logan went to the reception. So all the kids went, at least. They were there. Logan was there.
Good.
And the bartender thought he was 21.
Nice. Well done, Logan. Well done.
Yeah, Logan's like riding on my middle son David's shoulders, and I'm like, dude, you are twice as tall as him.
How old is Logan?
Logan's 19, almost 20.
That's old enough to drink.
Yeah, of course. If you're old enough to die for your country, you're old enough to get fucking faced.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I live in a state now, you can't buy cigarettes until you're 21. And I'm like, fuck all you people.
We can trust a 19-year-old to fucking vote, but we can't trust them with a beer.
You can trust a 19-year-old to have an N60 in their hands, but you can't trust them to drink a beer. That terrifies me.
It's all politics. All that shit's politics.
Yeah.
All these laws are passed now just to make people feel.
That's right. It's just control.
That's all it is. It's all it's been for decades.
But yeah, laws and religion. That's why you're not allowed to talk politics or religion on YouTube.
Oh shit. We're about to go
Oh,
Trumpy.
shit.
No, I'm just kidding.
No,
Not on this channel. Not
No.
on this fucking channel.
no.
Yeah. Who's Trump? I don't even know who that is.
That's
I don't
isn't that a bridge hand? Don't you have a Trump bridge?
Isn't Trump like the next president of the United States?
Something like that.
Oh, badoomch.
Hey,
See,
Mike,
we went there.
love you, buddy.
Thanks.
Yeah,
Steve.
me too, brother.
Love you guys. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a relief. Drop this quesadilla off and then go to the hotel. And
Hey, $20 if you walk in and just like throw it right in your face, like slap her right in the face, like those tortilla slap things. You know, you see people throw a tortilla at people in the face.
Don't do that.
like
Don't
it's
do
a
that.
like it's a 9-inch limp. Never mind.
Yeah, exactly.
But when you go take her that, tell her I said hooah.
Darrell is regretting coming on this channel right now.
No, he's not.
Sorry, Darrell.
Well, he might be now, but it was fun before they got all off the rails.
I just
Darrell
want
is
to
like,
I want
I
to see
don't use that
Frankie's
language.
face. I want to see her reaction when she gets fucking slapped in the face with a quesadilla. I think it's going to be awesome.
She'll kill him. She'll get out of bed and kill him.
It'll probably heal her.
We were
instantly.
already arguing tonight, so we'll just we'll talk about that.
Of course you were.
Here's your goddamn quesadilla.
It's funny. She's nice to every other goddamn person that's visiting her, but man, I'm there and it's like, I'm like, you're doing great, babe. Don't you fucking talk to me like that.
Don't you tell me I'm doing anything.
She goes, this sucks. It's not great. Stop saying that. And then her friend Kim says, well, you are doing great. She's like, thanks, Kim.
Is Kim
Like-
the woman that was at your place earlier?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she's a
I
lesbian.
like her.
Yeah, she's really nice.
Yeah, she is.
She's like our sister. We love her.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's actually spent a lot of time here with Frankie. Like, gives me a chance to leave, so Frankie still has somebody here.
Good.
But yeah, it's all good now. We're all good. I've been able to hang out with my grandkids quite a bit, and yeah, it's been fun. That part's been fun. Yesterday wasn't fun,
No. Yesterday must have been terrifying.
but I got to take my two older grandkids to Target today. We went toy shopping, so that was pretty fun.
Yeah,
Gotta spoil them.
I'm just glad. How long you guys been married?
21 years.
Yeah, see, guys, I've never been married to any one person 21 years. I've been married to 4 people 26 years, but I've never been married to one person 21 years. And I can't imagine how terrifying it is to be with one person that long and feel like something's going to happen.
Yeah. Well, and now we were supposed to go home tomorrow. Obviously, that's not happening. Now we're not going home till Saturday.
Have you ever been able to cancel your tickets and get a refund?
Yeah, Southwest was actually great. They're like, well, given the situation, because I called them because Logan still needs to go home tomorrow. He has school. But I just told him, like, my wife's in the hospital. We can't make the trip, whatever it takes. And I bought the ticket on points, and she's like, you're going to have to buy points. And I'm like, okay, how much is that? Because I'll just use my United points if, Southwest wasn't going to charge me too much and just buy a new ticket. But she's like, you know what? We're going to just give you this ticket for free since you guys are going through that. So,
Oh, that's so wow.
Nice.
I'd
That's
still have to
why I
pay for a
love
hotel
Southwest
for
Airlines.
another 6 nights, but whatever. Who cares?
Yeah, that's why I love Southwest Airlines.
I went to the hotel and I was like, wife's in ICU. Do you have a discount for that kind of thing?
The
like, nope.
ICU discount?
Yeah. I had to ask, but they're like, nope, no discount. And I'll tell you, the parking at the hospital is going to break me, not the hotel.
Just parking.
God, the parking. I can't believe you have to pay for parking at a fucking hospital.
Yeah, that's just wrong. Yeah, our
Base parking.
healthcare
Go write
system-
him a letter.
I always say our healthcare system. I understand why Luigi did what he did. Just saying.
Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I don't condone it, but you kind of get it, right?
I don't condone it, but I do get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Feel the same way about OJ. Just kidding.
Oh my God.
Just kidding. Oh shit! I keep leaving this goddamn car in park or in drive when I get out. It's so dumb.
Yeah, park is the right. It's the right one.
Yeah, I need to put it in park. You can tell I am out of it today too.
I'm just glad you're doing okay, Mike.
Yeah, I probably shouldn't be on speaker with you guys while I'm walking through the hospital. I'm thinking.
Well, shut it off then and come back on later.
All right, yeah. I'm just dropping this off, and then
But tell
I'll.
Frankie I said hooah.
All right, we'll do. I will. She was like, "You can get on when I'm in the hospital room." I'm like, "I don't think that everybody else is going to want me to be on the whole floor."
Yeah.
So we got Shane on here. He'll say "dick" a whole lot.
Yeah.
How are your babies, by the way, Darrell? They good?
They're doing well. Keeping me on my toes, keeping me busy.
Well,
I
that's
can't
good.
complain, really.
Well, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'll if you guys are still going when I get done here, I'll jump back on the way back.
All right. Sounds good, man.
All right, buddy.
See you guys.
See ya.
Later.
It's amazing the depth of relationship that you can actually have with somebody that you've never met, but you've been on here.
Have you met Mike or no?
I people have problems, and I like care about that. Like when I found out about the things you were having with you, Darrell, I've never met you, but that affects me. It affects me emotionally.
It's what makes the community as good as it is, man.
Yeah. And we raise money for people, and we do. I mean, we just do all the things we do.
No, it's. I've talked about it multiple times, but man, it's like I got really good friends that obviously I know in person, but like there's a lot of people within the community that's like just like at that same tier, you know. And I necessarily, well, some of them I haven't even met. You know, granted, I met a lot of the people that I kind of do all this with, right? There's a handful, you being one of them, that I haven't met, but there's not many at this point that I haven't met. But dude, everybody's just like, for the most part, pretty genuine.
Yeah,
really good.
I've not been to any meetup yet. I've not met anybody in person, but I care about so many people in this community. I've spent money for things, and I don't care about that. I just want my friends to be healthy and wealthy and wise. That's what I want.
You got to make it out to one of these meetups, Erik.
I know. I do need to do that. When Cheech had his first meetup, I was going to do that, and then it didn't work out. So, but
Come
I
hang
do
out
need
in
to make
September,
time
man.
meetup.
You got Jason's in September.
Yeah, that's in Ohio, though. I don't want to go to Ohio.
No, I'll be in Kentucky.
Oh, in Tippy?
Yeah, it's probably going to be at Heaven Hill.
Oh, okay. I might do that.
Probably his last one was the last like week of September. This one's probably going to be right around that same like time frame.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
be out there for that one. I'll be in LA in June for a meetup, which is probably closer to you, but
it is.
That's like last minute. But
in June?
Not really last minute. That may be easier.
That's not last minute yet.
But yeah, June 27th and the 29th is the days we'll be hanging.
Whose meetup is that?
They're doing it for my birthday, so I turned 40 this year. So last year I was supposed to be out in LA with like Vic and the Turks and all of them.
You gonna be 40?
What's that?
You're gonna be 40?
Yeah.
God, I hate you black people. Black don't crack. I've got friends. I tell them all the time. I have a friend who's like 20 years younger than me. His mom is 5 years older than me. She looks like
She
she's
looks younger.
15 years younger than me.
Yeah.
The first time I met her, I was like, "Yo, Mike, what's up with your mom?"
And you're what, 50? What,
I'm 59. I'm 59.
59. Okay.
And I asked Mike, I said, "Yo, man, what's up with your mom?" He's all, "She's 63." I was all, "No, she is not."
Mhm. It's funny.
She's just God. She's too religious for me. I can't do that. She's like one of those like real hardcore. She's Pentecostal, dude. Can't do
Okay.
that. Can't do that Pentecostal thing
Mm.
because she don't believe in drinking.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't believe in drinking, I'm not your man.
Same here. Can't do it. Like my wife, she doesn't really drink, but she'll drink a beer. She'll have some wine. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
if it was like she gave me the stink eye every time I drank, I'm like, yeah, I can't do it.
Yeah.
No, but she's cool. I'm trying to get her to. She may be coming out to LA, man. Like she did the meetup, the Junkies meetup. Not this last meetup, but the meetup before that.
See, and I'd really love to do Junkies meetup, and I really want to go to the one in Austin. What's the big one? Those guys.
Oh, that's the yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but
Yeah, the world's largest,
like
largest
the Bastards thing, right?
Yeah, the Bastards
Bastards Ball or whatever it's called.
Yeah, dude, I really want to do that.
Yeah.
And that's close to me. I could actually drive there.
See, but the thing with that one, it's a whole different community.
Yeah.
Right. You're not going to meet any of the guys that, or maybe one or two, but
I know that it's Bourbon Night goes to the Bastards Ball. Not that that's a selling point unless you want to meet up.
You'll meet them at like other meetups.
Yeah.
I met freaking Chad and Sarah a couple different times.
Yeah, I don't care about
we had them at our freaking Airbnb last year.
I'm not about
freaking
Chad,
Sarah's birthday.
Not about Chad.
Chad's cool, man. Chad's cool. They're
I agree, and
really
I wouldn't do anything to be inappropriate with Sarah, but I like Sarah.
No, they're both really, really nice. Same thing with Josh and Aaron from Stuff and Whiskey. You know, couple doing their thing. Like,
yeah, you know, my favorite couple,
really nice people to hang around.
My favorite couple channel is On the Barrel.
I don't even know what that one is.
Dude, those two are hilarious. They are the Erik and Donna from that 70s show of the Whiskey Tube. Go watch On the Barrel. You have to watch
On the Barrel.
She is like this real sort of stolid, straight laced person, and he's the comic relief. But her stoicness is just so funny. She's amazing. They're both amazing. They're so funny, and everybody's all, "You just like her. You just like it because of her." Well, maybe, but I like both of them too.
I'm gonna type it in.
Yeah, do On the Barrel, because like every Monday they do Mystery Monday. They're a great couple. They're really funny.
On the Barrel Whiskey. All right.
I've been trying to sell them to people because I think they're really fun to watch.
Yeah, I've never heard of them. I'll take a peek.
Watch a couple of them. You'll love them. Watch a couple of the Mystery Monday, because what they do is one of the two of them doesn't know what it is, the other one pours it, and the other one's blindfolded. Yeah. And it's a lot of fun. And I like watching them, and they really are the Erik and Donna of the 70s show of Whiskey Tube. Yeah, they're a lot of fun. This community like got me through pandemic.
Yeah,
I wasn't a big whiskey drinker, but I was afterwards.
Shit, I didn't know what whiskey was during the pandemic. Dude, that's when I kind of dived down that rabbit hole and started figuring out why this was called that and this was called that. Like,
yeah,
dude,
I was a Bean fan There was a convenience store like 100 yards away that had Jim Beam Distiller's Cut, which was a 2017 special edition. And that guy still has like 12 cases of that stuff. It's 100 proof. It's amazing. But so I started drinking that, and then I was like, I wonder if I can find anything about whiskey on YouTube. Holy shit! There were all these people, and so I started watching that, and I was the guy I worked for, his law firm. He laid all of us off, and I was making $1,000 a week on unemployment, and I was like, I bet I can afford $1,000. I can afford $1,000 a month in whiskey.
Yeah. When I got furloughed from BMW, it was pretty much the same. And I was like, oh shit. But like, I was like, it's definitely obviously way less money than you used to making. But like, I was like, I'm at home with the kids. Like, I'm not gonna worry about this. Like, and we have a pretty modest living that I don't need to make the money that I make.
Right.
To live good, right? So I can make a lot less.
Right. I was making less than I was making, but the woman I was married to worked for a home health care, and so she was an essential worker.
Mm-hmm.
But because it was pandemic, she applied for EBT, and we were getting $1,000 a month in EBT. And so I was making frittatas every morning for breakfast.
Ooh, I love me some frittatas.
Dude, I make some badass frittatas.
My sister makes a really good one, man.
If my parents had decided to open the restaurant they were going to open, I'd have never been a lawyer ever in my life. But my parents discovered that they had to work twice as hard to be restaurant owners as they had to work when they were a psychologist and a counselor.
Yeah.
But I wanted to do that. I love to cook. I love to cook for people.
Nice.
Yeah, I make a killer red chili frittata. I make a great basil and
chili
red chili and cheese. Yeah, I make a great frittata with red chili and cheese, and then I make a great sort of pesto. It's not really pesto, but it's kind of pesto because I don't grind it all up. I just do the basil and everything else.
Mm.
And I love cooking. I love cooking for people. I'm trying to set up a food truck.
What did y'all say, Darrell? Oh, my phone's like cutting it off. Darrell, how did you choose the whiskey as your online? Oh, the whiskey. Oh, okay.
Whiskey Saint.
So, a buddy of mine that I used to send oh shit, I'm dropping stuff. That I used to send a lot of whiskey to. Like, we should just swap.
Am I on now? Hello. Damn. I do not know. Back on. Nope.
There we go. You just gotta. There it is.
Shane,
What did you do?
We all got quick.
Was it Josh? Who asked the question? Sorry, Josh.
It was, yeah. How are you saying?
So Josh, long story short, I used to post up in Bourbon Junkies, just random posts like, "Hey, who hasn't tried this whiskey?" and it was always allocated stuff, like really good stuff. And I would have people post in there, and I would choose like the first like 5 to 10 people that commented that they haven't had it, and I would send. Actually, no, I'm lying. I would have them post, and I would number them, and I would choose like 5 random people to send a sample of it out to. And a buddy of mine at one point's like, "Hey, dude, you're sending all this stuff out, like just giving this person this and that, whatever." He's like, "Oh." He's like, the Whiskey Saint would be like a cool name for you, like if you ever had like an Instagram or this and that. And started kind of doing this thing with the guys, and was like, hey man, like I'll just use that name since nobody else was using it at the time. But yeah, it all stemmed from me just doing those little giveaways to people that haven't had a chance to try some certain stuff.
Well, I was like the Saint. I watched that. It was a like a spy show, and so the Whiskey Saint to me was just like the special agent who was into whiskey.
You said special what?
The Saint was a show back in the like 60s.
Oh, geez, okay.
And it was a guy who was like a special agent. Yeah, it was a TV series, British crime television. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Simon Templar. Roger Moore. Yeah, it was Roger Moore who was the Saint.
Roger Moore.
And
that was Batman too, right? Roger Moore.
No, Roger.
No.
The original Batman was what's his name?
Adam. Wait.
Adam. You're right. Adam. Somebody
Roger Moore was somebody else other than that. Like maybe it was 07 or something. Bond. Yeah. Okay.
Bond. Yeah. Roger Moore was Bond, but he was the Saint before he was Bond.
Yeah. I remember that name. Roger Moore.
So it's 9:30. I think I'm gonna sign off because I need to I've got to get up in the morning and do a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
But
cheers to everybody that's hung out, man.
Yeah, I appreciate everybody that did hang out, and I really appreciate Darrell and Shane for hanging out. And I'm really happy that Jennifer came on because she turned out to be as cool as I thought she was going to be.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens next week. But thanks everybody for being on, and I'm going to end the stream now.
Cheers, guys.